Yo, 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 yo. What up, everybody? Hope y'all can hear me. Put some ones in the chat if you can hear me. Go ahead and hit that like button, man. 50 people in the chat. I know it's gonna get climb. It's gonna get more than that, but I'm gonna need to see some more likes, man. 50 people in the chat, 13 likes, bro. That's disrespectful, man. How y'all disrespect me when I be coming to y'all, giving y'all this intellectual content? Hit that like button. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing. Hit that like button. Stop playing. Hit that like button. Stop playing. Put some ones in the chat if you can hear me. Put some ones in the chat if you can hear me. Let's go ahead and get started, man. Freestyle Mondays. We talking about everything. Nothing's off limits. Keep everything respectful. I told you guys before. I got some email telling me I have to control the chat. So you guys can't be talking reckless in the chat. Get whatever you want to say. Be respectful. Keep it basketball. You know how we do over here. You can come at somebody's take. Just don't come at that person. Put some ones in the chat if you can hear me. Intellectual my ass, Tina. Why is the last comment at the bottom of the screen? That's the first thing I seen. Tina, why you hate Dobie, man? Tina, why you hate Dobie? I got a drink for you, Tina. I told you I got you. I told you I got you. Private. Hey, gave me the first like. Yeah, salute to you, Private. You know what I mean? You always showing up. Dark man, let's talk about how Sophie and Lexi were at the concert after the loss. I think Kaylin. Oh, you said Kaylin too. Yeah. We could talk about that. Jeff. Well, goody for you. Who gives a shit if they are at a concert? Are they supposed to lock themselves in the house? I don't know. If Caitlin over here talking about her back hurt and Lexi supposed to be on limited duty, hey man, you might need to be rehabbing somewhere, man. The season done started. We can't be affording to be losing games. You out here limited action because you at a damn concert. Steph White is too good at lying. Boy, you guys be on Steph White, man. I wasn't even gonna go live. You guys should give a shout out to Private Nobody because I wasn't going to go live because I dropped a video a few minutes ago. And usually when I do that, I don't go live. But I seen Private was the first person like, you're not going live today, Courtside? So I was like, they probably waiting on me. So let's go ahead and do it. That is the video Courtside needed to review. Which one? I just seen the last one they put out. I know that's not the one when she was talking about the pick and roll. I know that's not that one. I went to the latest interview. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not that one, though. Nighthawk, she better be lying on that or just stupid. Listen, man, let me tell you guys something. Let's keep it real before I bring people up. Do you honestly believe, really though, like all jokes aside, that Stephanie White is about to take pick and roll out of their offense? Like you guys make me feel like I'm glazing Stephanie White with some of the nonsense y'all say. You think, I don't care what she said, you think Stephanie White is about to take the pick and roll out of the offense. Stop it, man. Stop it. That is coaching malpractice, like I said in my last video, man. Come on, man. Some shit. I told you guys this before. Caitlin Clark, Lexi, Sophie, and all them, they be trolling you. Stephanie White, they be trolling. They be seeing the things you guys say, the nonsense y'all say, and they get on there and say some dumb shit, and you guys all fall for it. I ain't falling for it. I ain't falling for the okie doke. I ain't falling for it. You know what I'm saying? So what's going to be the first topic of today? You guys tell me. You know what I mean? But let me give my little brief description already. I feel like the Indiana Fever is in a good spot. If you guys seen my video, you heard me say that already. You can go watch it if you ain't seen it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Run them numbers up because I'm over here telling the truth. The Indiana Fever are in a good spot. They scored 100 points, bro, and gave up 100 on defense. The defense, the problem, not the offense. Our offense is not even gelling all the way yet. We got, 3 starters that's injured or on limited duty, and you guys is ready to panic. You guys is tripping, man. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? TMZ, exactly, Jeff. What Jeff say? No, don't be exactly, Jeff, because he don't be saying what I want him to say. You know what I mean? Tina. She said, Private and Jeff, you ready? All hands on deck. I mean, hey, you guys ain't knocked me out yet. Tina, Jeff, Private, I got y'all on the ropes. Y'all running, y'all moving the goalposts, asking for help, trying to tag other people in. I got y'all on the ropes. You know what I'm saying? Who else in here? Hawkeye Country. We need to run the offense through AB in the paint. Now, I don't agree with that. Offense got to go through Caitlin. Now, I agree with them on that. You know what I mean? Offense got to go through Caitlin. Who else in the chat? April Love. Hey, Courtside and chat. What's going on with you? What's the first topic of today, chat? I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. You running, Courtside? I ain't running nowhere. I ain't running nowhere. Courtside, you cracked the code. Stephanie White is trolling. She rock with Cece, and they're about to make us proud. Thank you, hey man. If I had a horn or something, I'll sound it right now. If I had a horn, let me see if I got a horn. I think I put one in here. If I had a horn, I'll sound it right now. I don't got no horn, but I'll give you this though. Hold on, I'll give you this though. Wow, man. Courtside, you cracked the code. Stephanie White is trolling. She rock with Cece, and they're about to make us proud. Hey, Jersey dude, you are absolutely right. And all these people that be in my chat gonna be running scared. Running scared. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me go ahead and bring people up. Fake Hopium, the Bronx Kid, what's going on? Y'all panic on Wednesday. They tripping, man. I'm saying, Lisa, what's going on, Jules? Hey, man, what's the first topic of today? What's going on, Baby Got Back? What's going on? You there? You there?
What's going on?
What's up with you, man? You always changing your profile. I don't even know who I be talking to and stuff like that, man.
Baby Got Back. Trouble.
What's going on with you, man?
What's going on, man?
They said the Wings suck on defense. Stop getting gassed off one game. Listen, it's only one game. The Indiana Fever started 2-8 her rookie season or something like that. The Aces was like 14-14 or something last year. Went back and won the championship. Bro, you guys need to just chill the hell out. Chill the hell out. Doc, what's up with you, man? Doc, what's up with you, man?
Monday. How you doing?
What's going on with you? Did you get your package?
Yeah, I got my package. You didn't even see the video?
Yeah, you got it.
Hey, Doc.
Hey,
calm down, man. Calm down, Doc. Calm down. Calm down, Doc. It ain't that serious.
Hey, Private Nobody, what's up with you, man?
Hey, what's up? And what's up, chat? I'm back from a short trip. A little tired, but I missed you guys yesterday. But like I said in on the first video, you know, I'm a wait and see, but I see red flags, and she keeps compounding the injury with regards to what her intent and purpose is. And after a while, we're gonna have to believe what she says.
All right, I'm gonna believe what she say after 10 games or something like that. Then I'll come on here and agree with you guys. But until then, I'm not agreeing with nothing Stephanie White say. I think Stephanie White.
By the way, you see the ambulances on my name?
Yeah, I see the ambulance on your name. Yeah, I'm not agreeing with nothing Stephanie White say. I think Stephanie White be trolling y'all, man, because I think she sees the things y'all say and she just be trolling y'all. That's my opinion, but it's all good. Fro, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Fro?
What y'all doing? Y'all pretty good. How's y'all's Monday?
We good so far. J Dub, what's up with you, man?
How everybody doing?
I'm good. I'm happy y'all pulled up. We're gonna have a good conversation today. We ain't gonna have no trolls up here talking crazy. You welcome to your own opinion, but we ain't doing no trolling today. We're gonna talk basketball and reality. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys coming with some reality. Private, Tina, Jeff, y'all be speaking in these mythical environments and stuff like that. I don't be understanding. Julie, what's going on, Julie? I got somebody up here with a realistic understanding. Julie, what's up, Julie?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. What's up, Tina?
I'm good. Not letting up.
It's all good. Me and Julie got Private and Jeff on the ropes. We got y'all on the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think so.
We got y'all on the ropes. So what we starting at today? What we talking about today? What we starting at? It's freestyle Mondays. You know what I'm saying? So where you guys want to go to? You guys want to go to the Sparks game? You want to talk about the Dallas game? How do you guys feel a couple days later? Where you guys want to go?
Private go first since he missed out the other day.
All right, Private, where you want to start at, Private, since Tina nominating you? Where you want to start at? What's the first topic of the day?
Well, the one that got me a little rattled, y'all say it's hyperbole or trolling. By words and deeds, it's clear that what she's saying is true.
What part? Be more specific.
CC is a third option. Versus AB the hub for Kelsey Mitchell, and CC is third. She said it multiple times. The front office done said that Kelsey Mitchell is the feature. Everybody's saying that from the front office, the coaching, and it's starting to ease into the media itself. They don't even promote her like they used to. She's become second fiddle. You know, it's almost like her style is being picked up by others. The girl out in Phoenix, and what was the other one in Minnesota? Oh, the one in Minnesota, she's popping. She got real good handles. She could pass a lot. The coaches are letting them go as rookies.
See, y'all saw this on another
hold
video.
Hold on. No. We're gonna let everybody talk. We're not gonna interrupt. We're gonna have it's gonna go flu. We're gonna go.
I don't got a whole lot on that, but the rest I'm just gonna wait and see. But I'm just focusing on what she's saying and what she's doing that lines up what she says. We can't ignore that.
Okay, cool. This is what we're gonna do. Does anybody up here disagree with what Private is saying?
Yes.
No, but I have a lot.
Hold on. We're gonna go. Or we're gonna do something. We're gonna do it a little different today. I want to see if anybody disagrees with Private.
Yes.
Julie disagrees with Private. Go ahead, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Private. How are you? I know, tired from your trip. Never mind. I know you and Tina kind of like in sync. Me and Corsi kind of in sync. And I know, you kind of stick to your guns and keep saying the same things. But, I mean...
Yeah, because they haven't been...
Hold on, Private. Private.
Come on now. I mean, she put up 20 points. It would have been more had she hit her other shots. So
True.
all the stuff that you think that's going on, she's playing her game and she's doing her thing. Like, you got to give me facts of what you see in the game that makes you feel that way. Not what the internet says, not that you don't like Steph and you don't trust her and you don't believe her and this and that. You got to pick out things in the game to support what you're saying.
Okay. I'll do you one better. I'll make a video.
Private, hold on. You gotta let her finish. We gotta let her get it off.
I was just gonna say, I'm trying to understand some of your points of view, because this is almost like politics, Republicans and Democrats, right? Which I don't do either. It's just that there's one is so far this way and one is so far the other way. I kind of feel like that's where we're at. So for me, I'm trying to understand your point of view. Like, if I saw stuff happen in the game, I would get it and I'd say, you know what? Hey, Private, you got a point. But Private, you don't have a point as far as I can see. So help me with that.
All right, hold on real quick. Hey, Private, anybody you want to tag in on your little understanding? You want to tag somebody in that feel like you?
Tina.
Go ahead, Tina.
Captain Tina.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Julie wanted to know something that happened during the game. Now, I've got a couple points to go off of what he said when he spoke at the beginning, but she asked for a couple of issues in the game, and I'm going to give you that. There was a play that her and AB bumped into each other because AB didn't know the right place to go, because Stephanie White is under the impression that we can now do inverted pick and rolls and use Caitlin against a big right there. Then you got Kelsey. Kelsey just dribbles around, dribble, and she looks up and let's say, how close am I? Okay, I can throw it up there. And, she gets lucky sometimes. She has good games sometimes. So there were some Venom broke down and shut. If you have not watched,
no, I know him.
Hold on, Julie. I gotta do it for everybody. I gotta let her get it off and let you respond. Yeah. I gotta get some other people in too. So but I want to keep it organized.
See the errors. There are many of them. Many of them. Private spoke on Olivia Miles. This was what you had seen. There was an interview. I don't like Cheryl Reeve, but I'll tell you, she's a great coach. Courtney Williams is sitting up there with her on post game. Mind you, they lost.
I saw it.
Courtney Williams says, hey, Olivia Miles, come in here and I'll step aside. You take over, girl. I'm for you. Can we imagine if CC had a Kelsey Mitchell to say, wow, I've got Caitlin Clark here. Let me step aside and I'll wait for those from you. And Stephanie White praising, which she never does after a post game, like Cheryl Reeve did, and they lost. Okay,
All
right.
Let me
Can I respond to that?
Hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick, and then we gonna move. I gotta get other people involved. One thing I will say to that, what Tina was saying, is this: I don't care what Olivia Miles and I forgot the girl's name. Hold on. Somebody got a lot of echo. But I don't care what she said. What I do, and I continues to say this: I listen to Cece. I don't care what Cheryl Reed. I don't care what they got going on over there. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Cece. Cece said, unless you guys are telling me she lying, she liked Kelsey Mitchell in her backcourt. She makes her job easier. So I don't know what else y'all want me to say. You guys are trying to tell me about the Fever based off what some other team player said.
Well,
I don't care.
Can I respond?
Can I respond to Tina? Can I respond to Tina?
All right. Go ahead, respond, and I gotta go to Fro. Was that Fro? I gotta
something.
Okay,
right.
so Tina, I don't care about who bumped into each other or there was one or two plays that you didn't like in the game. That proves nothing to me. Olivia Miles I've been following her whole career because I watch all the college games all winter long. I know how she plays. Courtney Williams also has 12 years in the league. This kid's coming in fresh from college and got fresh legs. Hell yeah, you better move over. That doesn't mean anything to me. That doesn't prove any point of how Cece's game has been destroyed based on what we saw only off the first game because she's playing her regular game. So none of that means anything to me. That's it.
I agree with that. And I want to say something too. Then I'm gonna go to Fro. I'm gonna go to Fro. I think somebody got echo. I'm gonna go to Fro. But check this out.
Can I just say one more comment? And I think this will bring a lot into. If you didn't watch AB with Candace Parker and Draymond, they literally tried to get her. They all but said, "Girl, you do not know how to set a screen." So Draymond says to her, "Take pride in setting screen. Do a screen. Take pride in that." Do you know she's only getting worse? And why she's getting worse, this is what I believe wholeheartedly. You don't get worse at something like that. You should be improving and getting better. But what she wants, I believe her and Kelsey Mitchell, because there's not the chemistry with the three of them like it was, they get these big paychecks now and they're thinking they're top dog instead of just playing the damn game like they played it in 2024. And it's like everybody's got to get mine first attitude. But the thing is, the most dynamic player in the league does not take that attitude on. And she generates more offense than any one individual player in the entire league. And for those of you who do not know what that means, is her scoring and the scores from the assists she gets. Nobody touches her close. Those are some facts, people, not feelings.
I got you. And let me tell you some facts that's not feelings. Then I'm gonna go to Fro real quick. The facts and the feelings that I seen when I seen the game, you got a big three, and all of them contributed to that loss, and all of them could have contributed to the win. Let me break it down for you. Say Cece wasn't on the beginning of the game, but guess what? We got Kelsey. She kept us in the game hold on real quick. I don't know who that is with the echo. I'm gonna have to mute everybody. Somebody got a big echo. But anyway, big three, like I was saying, Cece wasn't on the beginning of the game. Kelsey kept us in the game from the start. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got more than one teammate. We all agree. Cece, I'm not talking about Cece. I'm just saying she didn't start the game off shooting that good. Kelsey kept us in the game, right? Third quarter, what happened? Cece came alive, getting the crowd hype. She bringing us back up. That's another one of the big three. Late in the game, Boston has some big layups, some big key moments. That's a big three. I don't see nothing you guys are talking about. Like I don't see it. You know what I mean? Because I was looking to see this Kelsey Mitchell's team and she getting the MVP. I didn't see it. You know what I mean? I didn't see that. But I will agree with you, Tina. She is the most. She does contribute to the points on her team. I think we all agree on. I don't think that's something we would disagree on. Hey, Fro, it's on you, Fro.
Hey, J Dub wanted to say something first.
Oh, J Dub. Okay, go ahead, J Dub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I just wanted to counter. Is that me with the static? I don't know. Sorry. So my first point is the private. When I watched the game, I'm just talking about the last game. I think that's untrue that CC is the third option. I think it was clear that she's the first option. I think we getting caught up. I mean, she had 27 and 5. If she hit 2 or 3 or more of her shots, that's easily could be 37 and 5. She had the ball when she was on the court. Now, yeah, of course there could be a couple plays or couple moments in the game we could pinpoint and make a clip about and say, see this, see that. The offense wasn't fluent, but I think it was clear that CC ran the show. I think that was clear. She had the ball in her hand majority of the time. There was a couple times where I feel like they missed her, but her being the third option, I just think that's flat out false. And to the point, it's just hard to see what everybody else is seeing because if all last year we wanted to run. Well, we running now, and we scored over 100 points easily. That's with AB and a couple others on minutes restriction. That's with CC having a bad shooting game. That's with Sophie. That's with Sophie only taking one shot. I think what everybody was complaining about last year, we did in game one, and then now it's just another complaint. I don't think no team is perfect. I think this team gonna need time to still gel. Kelsey Milster is gonna get her shots because that's all she can do. Like she has to shoot. If she don't shoot this, she's useless on the court. CC has the stress of getting herself hot and getting others involved. I think that's a very difficult thing to do when you get two other all-stars because we still have to get Aaliyah more involved. I think it's gonna be games where CC goes for 30. I think it's gonna be games where CC scores 10 points and have 15 assists. I think she has like Mount Rushmore on her shoulders of figuring out the game, figuring out the matchups, and figuring out who needs to do what. And it's the same point, but I don't think I didn't see where CC wasn't, didn't run the show. I didn't see that. Now, did the offense run fluid? No. I think what's her name, Haas Allen. I think she was confused majority of the time she was on the floor. Like I think that's obvious. But yeah, that's all I got for now. I think I like what I seen.
I got you, and I agree with a lot of your points. Let me get the super chat, then I'm gonna go to Pete. Hey, Pam Thompson, nothing from the bench was the problem. The bench, I agree with that, bro. Think about this. I'm being real. I'm not disagreeing with or agreeing with none of y'all. Y'all know how I feel, but just think about this. Take Stephanie White out of this real quick. I know that's a topic of people like to get on, but let's just take her out of this real quick. It was our very first game. We scored 100 points. Now the bad part about that is we gave up 100 points. But think about that. Your offense scored 100 points with Lexi, a starter. I think Lexi's going to be starting. Lexi, a starter, was on limited minutes. Your other starter, your big, Boston, was on limited minutes. Billings didn't even play. Bro, and Sophie didn't even, I think what she do? Shoot 1 or 2 shots? Bro, think about that. Really just think about that. Just take everything else out. You know what I'm saying? A loss is a loss. I'm not making excuses for the loss. We lost. I don't make no excuses. We lost. But what I'm saying is you can take good from even a loss. You know what I mean? Think about that really though. Really just analyze what I'm saying right now. 100 and some points, like Tina just said, Boston and CC running into each other. They're not there yet, chemistry-wise. I said this a couple lives ago. I said I give them about 7 to 10 games to get gelling, and then we'll have this conversation again. But right now, it's too early to panic. I don't see nothing Stephanie White did wrong in that game. And I didn't like the rotations. I didn't like her rotations. I think Raven, CC, and Kelsey should have been in the game a couple times together instead of taking Kelsey out and bringing Raven in. I don't like that. She didn't make the adjustment on defense. So I blame her for that. I blame her for the Sophie saying they tired. And we talked about that yesterday or the day before yesterday about them being tired. But other than that, I just don't see what I can put on Stephanie White in this game. Like somebody said up here, a couple made shots from CC or Kelsey or a couple of them jumpers made, a couple free throws made, we win this game. I don't see what the problem is. Hey, Pete, hold on real quick. She said nothing from the bench was a problem. I addressed that. The bench is a problem. The bench didn't give us nothing. Your big three gave you 70 plus. The bench didn't really give you nothing. Raven had 4. I think, Who else? I like KK game too. If it's up to me, KK would be starting. I don't care if Billings come back or not. I think KK should be starting. Billings should be coming in for her. KK is getting better with more time, and she's more athletic. And I just like KK. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Pam Thompson for the super chat. Pete, it's on you.
All right. See, you know what one of the biggest problems is here? You go live at 6 p.m. By the time you go live, okay, you know, people like Private, Tina, everybody else, a lot of people in the chat, they've watched about 50 rage bait videos by 6 p.m. So by the time they get up here, they're pissed off. They feel their positions have been solidified even more by the rage bait videos they've watched, and they don't want to hear anything. Both their takes they just gave are based not on original thought, respectfully, but on videos they watched today. For 3 years, I've watched Cheryl Reeve be called persona non grata, a horrible person, but today Tina quotes her because Reeve said something flattering that seems to flatter Cece. So suddenly it's like, you know, she's, you know, I don't like her, but hey, she's a great coach, and let's take this part of what she's saying. I would say to Tina, for example, you know why Courtney Williams is able to say that about her point guard? I'm going to tell you why. She doesn't have a whole bunch of fans saying, you suck ass, excuse my French. Okay, get rid of Courtney. She stinks, blah, blah, blah. Get rid of her. It's easier to defer when you don't have a chip on your shoulder, especially one created by the fan base who's supposed to be supporting you. That's called having self-awareness in a fan base, folks. Okay, this is a monster that you guys created. So if anybody on the Fever has a chip, the fan base needs, the CC fan base needs to look within themselves and see what they contributed to causing that, just like they need to look at how they contributed to no free agents wanting to come here. No big free agents. Okay. At some point, you got to look within, guys. Now, another thing I'm going to say, this was a two-parter. You know, guys, you know, as far as Private and Tina who are on the other side, you've got to, you know what, if you really believe in your positions, you've got to be able to defend it without Venom, KTV. We all watch videos. That's cool. I'm not saying I don't. We all do. But it seems like all you guys rage and talking points come from other videos. Okay. You know, at what point do we get original thought? At what point do we get original thought that comes with boom, boom, boom? Look at this example. Look at that example, and real examples. You know, like Julie told you, Cece scored 20, but you're mad because she didn't do it the way you wanted her to do it. This, guys, respectfully, again, this isn't a video game. This isn't a video game where, you know, you can make her twirl her legs 80 feet in the air and dunk it.
Hold on. I gotta give him the same respect. I gotta give.
I'm about to land it. You know, this isn't a video game. Okay. Cece
really
also,
long.
I've said it. Cece also has to adapt her game. If you really want to be real, you know, a lot of people who are saying, oh, you know, this concert didn't matter, blah, blah. In 3 years, I challenge Private and Tina to tell me where Cece has improved her game in 3 years. I challenge you.
Hey, Pete, you gotta land the plane. I gotta get somebody else.
I'm done.
Okay, cool.
I ended with that challenge.
Hey, salute to all the other YouTubers. Hold on real quick, Private. I gotta go to Doc. I'll come back to you. Hey, but salute to all the YouTubers.
No, I'm gonna
I don't want to make it like I'm taking no shots at nobody, but I do agree.
But he made accusations directed at me.
Both of you.
I got other people that want to get on. Okay, I'm gonna let you respond. Go ahead, Private.
I'm gonna make it quick.
Okay.
As I told you in writing, you can't make blanket statements to apply to everyone, because what you said does not apply to me. You can see in my writing that I come with original thought, and I pride myself on that. You know, coming from the legal profession where I write for a living, I have to come up with original thought. So the accusations that you made do not apply to me, and it may not even apply to Tina. You can't make blanket statements for everyone because you don't know everyone.
I agree, but let me tell you this though. It might not apply to nobody on this panel. I'm gonna go to Doc next. It might not apply to nobody in this panel. And he was speaking directly because he said names, but I'm generalizing. When I say it, I'm generalizing the chat, the panel, everybody that be in my comment section. I'm cool with a lot of the YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? One of the YouTubers I think he's referring to is KTV. That's the homie. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. But he did a video today about the Cheryl Reeves, and that's exactly what somebody just came up here and said, exactly what he said in his video. So when he says original thought, I kind of understand. Now, I'm not saying you took it from the video and brought it here. I'm just saying in general that's kind of what it seemed. And I said that a couple lives ago, and I said, bro, I don't have a problem when the guy came up here. I said, I don't have a problem with your opinion, bro, but it sounds like your opinion is coming from somebody else because I seen the exact same videos that you're talking about. So I get what he's saying when he comes at you, even though it might not be Tina in private that you talk. And again, salute to all the YouTubers. I don't want nobody to think I'm taking a shot at nobody because I know how YouTube go. They clip shit and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
salute to all the YouTubers.
It wasn't a shot at YouTubers.
Okay, well,
go ahead, Tina. I'm gonna let you respond, and I gotta go to Doc.
Okay. First of all, Pete, you come up here with not a damn thing, but to talk about other people. And I'll tell you this, I don't miss any of the WNBA games. My thoughts are my thoughts. It's not coming from somewhere else. And you're a piece of shit to say that. So
come on, Tina. You gotta be Tina. You gotta be respectful. Though. I gotta keep it respectful.
Don't do it again, Pete.
I wasn't disrespectful.
We're gonna go to Doc.
Let's not be disrespectful.
Yeah, I want to keep everything basketball. I gotta keep it fair for everybody. Doc,
well, he wasn't fair.
All right. Hey, but he attacked your point though, Tina, not you personally.
He did attack me.
Oh well.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought he attacked your point.
I'll come back at you hot.
Either way, courtside, when you attack someone's opinion, you're attacking them. That's why people are so defensive about it, because their train of thought, when you attack that, you're attacking them. That's
but over here we can attack. I know what you're saying.
I know what you're saying.
Your point, but not you. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do over here. But anyway, hey Doc, it's on you, Doc. Where you stand at?
Well, it's not where I stand. From what I observe, is that I just typed this up. The organization, they need to keep their coach limited to a press conference. Stop going on TV. Don't go on TV taking interviews with the Washington Mystics owner. Get a break. Yeah. Your team scored 103 points. The first time maybe since the Christie Sides era. There was not a lot of things that they did bad offensively. There were little things that caught up to them. Like a Boston missed free throw. Some maybe like 2 or 3 layups that Hines Allen didn't make that could have went in. But this is the reason why I've always said you had that Nigerian team in town. Run layup drills where you got long, tall defenders because everyone thinks they got to go big against you. If you do it enough time, you're focused more on the layup and you're not worrying about the big player. Little weaknesses, the threes were not in a position to get a lot of open shots. 4, it looked like y'all were listening in on our Friday press conference when I said, since you're going to blitz CeCe, blitz Paige. I looked at the tape several times because I'm like, you actually had Cunningham in Boston blitz Paige. Yeah. Remember, Paige didn't really get or cook someone. Her points came when you couldn't get the offensive rebound. Defensive adjustments that could have been made is you had to have CeCe and Mitchell pick up Paige and Enrique before they get across the half court. Even Ty Harris before you get past the half court. Make them take time off the clock. Because this ain't the chumps, Dallas Wings, that you ran roughshod on last year. I mean, they got Sims, which means you're going to have Sims for the first half of the year before I mean, we can't even rely on them to make the dumb decision and start Paige's girlfriend in the second half of the year. What are we gonna do if Odyssey is there for the full year? Because as Pete said, Odyssey played on the fever. Notice that high dribble, got a turnover, even though Aaliyah Boston saved it with a steal. But the coach is going out there right after the game talking about you can't outscore anyone.
Yeah,
Don't
listen.
create, hold up, courtside. Don't create an excuse for you to slow your team down.
All right, hold on. Let me stop there real quick. First of all, I think Sims did pick her, and it was a layup. I don't know what play you talking about when Boston saved. I think that was later in the game.
Times, but
that
Boston,
was later in the game. But
yeah.
but the thing about it is this though, right? I agree with a lot of you guys' points. I think we're all saying basically the same thing. It's mostly on the defense side of the ball. The offense just need a few tweaks, and like I said, it was in our starting lineup. So I'm not really too worried about that. If I was to give some advice to Stephanie White, I would tell her to stop talking. Because everything you say is going to be dissected. I don't care. It's going to be dissected some type of way. You know what I mean? And that's it. Was there any positives other than the offense in the game? Hey, Sean, you there? Or was it Fro or Sean? I'm sorry.
I mean, courtside, the defense, it wasn't.
The defense was trash.
It was completely bad.
The defense was trash.
It wasn't a 24-second defense.
The defense was trash. I don't have no. And listen, I blame Stephanie White for the defense because you're supposed to be a defensive expert. So I do put that onus on her. But the defense was trash all around. But let me tell you something, man. A lot of things when it comes to defense is effort. You know what I mean? Defense is offense is mostly skill. Defense is mostly effort. So if you can put forth the effort, you know what I'm saying? And if you're athletic and stuff like that, it makes your defense ability greater. But mostly defense is effort, in my opinion. Matter of fact, that ain't an opinion. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So they need to give more effort. But most of it was probably because they damn tired. You hear Sophie talking about she winded and all this other stuff. Hey, Sean, you there, Sean? Sean.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here. What's going on, man?
What you take from your positives and your pros? Well, you see what the discussion is, man. Do you agree, disagree? What do you think the FIBA need to work on? What did you like, your takes, all that?
I mean, most of those other takes that I guess everyone was addressing and stuff that we talked about, I think on yesterday. So I'm not going to like regurgitate that stuff. What I'm really just concerned with is going into the game, like versus the Sparks, like the stuff that we can't control. Because I was watching the Sparks yesterday against Vegas, particularly that third quarter. They're still kind of like figuring things out. The only person that was hot out there was Kelsey, like when she was getting to her shots. But everybody else on that team, I feel like we're going to be able to compete with them very early. They're a little bit in disarray, especially with the whole Cameron Brink thing going on. So I think this is like a real big opportunity for the team to like really go out there and play with the pace that they want to play with. Because based on what I saw, they're going to be able to play, with Los Angeles like that. So if CeCe goes out there healthy, which I'm assuming that she is, based on what we were hearing about in that thing that Stephanie was talking about, like if they play with pace, if they communicate, I'm hoping the communication got a little bit better because I know that's a big thing that was going on online today. People are constantly talking about the lack of communication between AB and CeCe, especially that play where AB looked her off. Everyone's like concerned about that, but they're professionals. They got to move on from that. And they got to move forward for this game. So,
I have a question for the panel, J Dub and Fro. Hey Tina, I didn't mute you. I just muted because you got an echo. I don't want you to think I did it intentionally, just like a little static little thing. Hey, did you guys see the part when Caitlin Clark got frustrated? What do you think that comes from? Hold on, real quick. Let me get the super chat. Coach Flowers, Courtney played the one in preseason. Olivia played the 2. That's why Courtney made that comment. Content creators are manipulating your takes. Tone Low. Hey, listen, Tone Low, check this out. I don't know if you heard what I said, but I don't give a damn what no other team talking about or what they did or what they didn't do. My focus is the Indiana Fever, and I think they played good for it to be their very first game. I don't see a lot of stuff that I could just take away and say trash. Now, if they play like this in their 10th game, giving up that kind of points, man, I think we're going to have problems. I said this before the season. A lot of you guys can vouch for me. I said the big 3 going to have 20 apiece, man. And that's going to be how you pronounce it? uncoring event, like how you like it's gonna be going forward. You know what I mean? They're gonna be having 20, 20, 20 occurring. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
That's what you mean, right?
But you know what I'm saying.
It's all right.
They gonna have that going forward, man. And you know what I'm saying? But Cece does have the biggest responsibility because they need her to score and assist and damn near rebound because she led the team in rebounds. But at the same time, when LeBron James over there in Cleveland, they asked a lot of him because why? You know what I mean? He was the GOAT. You know what I mean? They called him the GOAT. He's the superstar. We need more from you. It sucks to say that, but Cece got to score, distribute, and get rebounds. It's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. You know, Kelsey is a pure scorer. She don't pass. She don't do none of that. I hate parts of her game when she just put the ball, her head down and go to the hole. But she did keep us in the game, and nobody can argue with that, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Coach for the super chat. American Girl, that was personal. Jules bitching every live, quit being a Karen. I don't even agree with Tina most of the time, but damn, Pete taking over your whole show. Like, it's Pete, man. Hey, you got people coming at me now, Pete. Hey, Pete, just keep your comments like, don't make them direct.
No. What was wrong with my comment?
Just don't make them direct. You know what I mean? Just don't.
I am gonna make them direct. It's a panel. It's a debate. People got to grow up. I'm sorry.
All right, but I don't want to cause no problems.
I was not disrespectful. I attacked basketball takes. I did not curse. I did not yell. I was not disrespectful. It's a panel debate. Okay.
I got you.
It's what a debate is. Everybody knows it. Again, I was not disrespectful. That's all I'm going to say so that it doesn't blow up. And no, American Girl, I'm not taking over the show. I get it. Your problem is, you know, you don't agree with my take and you're entitled, but you're also entitled to come up here. Okay. And you can take over. How's that? I'll drop off. Or matter of fact, I'll drop off and you can come up. How's that?
No, I got you. It's all good though. Hey, salute to American Girl for the super chat. Appreciate you for all pulling up and supporting. Everybody hit that like button. 220 people in here, 50 something likes, man. 50 something likes. You see what I gotta do? I gotta keep all this, try to keep all of them organized. People get mad at me and all this shit. See what I deal with, and all I asked for is to hit the like button, man. I wasn't even gonna go live today until Pride was like, "Courtside, where you at?" But it's all good. I'm happy to be here. I like rocking with y'all.
Hey, but courtside.
Yo,
look at the lineup that the Sparks have out there. They got Kelsey Plum starting at the point.
I'm not scared.
They got Ariel Atkins, who's more than likely going to be guarding Cece because she's a defensive player. Because Cece cooked the last season, so I'm not scared of that either. They got Ray Burrell starting at the 3, who's more than likely going to be guarding Mo Billings, who looked really well out there in practice today. Then to round out the lineup is what? It's Ogumake and Hamby.
No, De'Erica Hamby and Nneka. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll round out the 5. I mean, Hamby was okay against that game against the Aces. I don't really see any threat there. Hamby, I felt like she wet the bed a little bit when the game was getting close. I feel like AB is gonna have the advantage down low. She just has to, stay patient and stay poised down there, not getting into foul trouble, especially with the way Cameron Brink's been getting into foul trouble lately. I feel like we got a shot at winning this game. I'm not really particularly scared.
Ain't no shot at the man. We gonna beat the Spark. I said we're gonna beat the Wings, man.
The only threat I see is Kelsey, because Kelsey has a little thing with Caitlin. They take little digs at each other, and she knows how to get hot when it matters. So other than that, we got a shot to win this game. So
I got you. I'm gonna go to Fro or J Dub or Julie. We're gonna get to the Sparks game. We're gonna finish up the live with that. But I want to ask a question. Cece got frustrated in that game early on. What do you guys believe was the reason for her frustration? Was it because she wasn't making her shots, or was it because they were? What was it?
I would just be.
Hold on. Go ahead, one at a time. Go ahead. Fro, you want to go, or you want to go, Julie? Fro?
Go ahead, Julie.
Go ahead, Julie.
I would just be guessing. I mean, I would say I think she was frustrated about her shot because when she finally did hit the 3, you saw that air fist bump that she did. She swung her arm. She was excited. So, but I'm just guessing. I really don't know what she was frustrated about. But I can only guess that it was that because she got so excited when her 3 finally did fall.
Yeah. Anybody else with a different opinion of Julie?
Yeah, I think she was frustrated because on several plays, and I'm not speaking about the 2 plays that I brought up earlier, but on several plays, people weren't where they were supposed to be, and she was trying to communicate that to Stephanie White on the sideline.
Okay.
I'm in agreement with Tina on that because you can see it a couple of times when you rewatch this video. She was like, it's the lack of communication stuff that I think has to get better as the games go along.
I seen it. I did see her look at Stephanie White and say, I don't know what she said, but I did see her and they was communicating. It looked like she was frustrated. I did see that.
What? She said that in a Sue Bird interview too, Tina. She said, I can't believe that people still don't know where they need to be. So you might be right.
I watched that.
Yeah, I remember
She also said that in the time. She also said that in the Times magazine. The lack of basketball IQ compared to the college level to the pro level, and even on the pro level, their lack of awareness on where they need to be is still, it's still a large margin that needs to be filled. So I'm with you guys there.
Shout out to D. I'm gonna let you guys answer his question. He said, "What is the Fever's identity if it ain't broke?" What do you guys think the Fever identity is? Salute to you for the super chat, brother. What do you guys think the Fever identity is?
High pace basketball, pick and roll. Come on.
Well, we're not gonna get into the pick and roll because Stephanie White came out and said they ain't doing that no more.
Run and gun.
Can somebody repeat the question? My bad. Somebody called.
It was a super chat from D. He said, "What is the Fever's identity if it ain't broke?" So basically, I'm thinking he's saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So what do you guys think the Fever identity is? Who is that talking? J Dub?
Yeah, J Dub.
Go ahead, J Dub. What do you think the Fever identity is?
I think they're still trying to figure it out. We obviously know that when CC on the court is run and gun, is pick and roll, is read and react. But I think I ain't gonna say what people are doing, but what I feel like people are doing is we're not accepting that they can't play like that when CC's not on the court. So you need a second identity. It's like Steph Curry. You can't run the same offense when Steph Curry is on the bench. So she needs a way. Stephanie White has to figure out a way to create two offenses within the same system, where you don't really fall off the cliff when CC's not playing, but at the same time you can't do what CC does. And so I think they're still trying to figure it out. And I think once again they only had 13 games together last year. So Stephanie White doesn't have a long runway of having time to figure out how this is going to go. I think it takes time. I just think that what they cannot do is be losing while they figure this thing out. I think they're going to need as many wins as possible early on in the season while they're figuring it out. I think when it comes closer to playoffs, I think that's when we're going to have, or not playoffs, but come the whatever World Cup, I think that's when we're going to have a better idea of what exactly she is trying to do. Because like I said, once again, when I watched the game on Saturday, I feel like CC ran the show. Just what I have seen. I didn't see CC deferring that often. I feel like when she was on the court, she had the ball. The offense looked good at some point, and sometimes they didn't. So my honest opinion is I don't think they know what their whole identity is yet.
I got you. Hey, I want to say something. I just thought about it. Hey, the chat is saying let Fro talk. Fro, it's on you right now. Hey, man, listen. I don't want to like say nothing negative about it because it was a cold move. That spin move Caitlin pulled off with the clock running out.
Oh, that was cool.
Hey, she traveled though. Hey. She traveled.
That was a good spin.
Hey, it was a smooth move. I love. They didn't call it, so with no travel, but I love that move. And I watched it over and over.
Man.
And I gotta be honest. I gotta keep it real, man. I know you guys don't like it when I say it sometimes, but I gotta keep it real. If you go back and watch that play, Stephanie White was mad at her at that play. If you go back and look, she was yelling to her something. I don't know what she said, but it ended up paying off. It was a spin move. Sims went for the steal. Caitlin spin. I think she lost control of the ball. That's why she took an extra step. It was a smooth layup. The shit was fire. Hey, Fro, the chat is asking for your opinion, man. So what's up, man? What you got? What they say? Now, what do you think the Fever's identity is, Fro?
I don't think they have one really right now. They hadn't found it. Yeah. Like JW is saying, he said what I wanted to say, kind of, They just hadn't found it, man. And you can see with talking about CC slapping the ball, whatever. That's because she was frustrated because they don't know what they're doing yet. And I mean, they should be prepared already. But hey, that's just my opinion.
I got you. This is what we're gonna do. Let's go before the game and then after the game. So before the game, people were saying Sophie came out with her running her mouth, talking about some, I don't know what the hell she said. Something about Kelsey team and running the offense through Kelsey. Is that, I don't care what she said. let's take what she said out the equation. Is that the game you guys watched? Did you guys watch the offense running through Kelsey? I want you guys to be honest, because that's not what I seen.
Nope.
No,
I don't
that's
care
not
what
what I
Sophie
saw.
said. I don't care
Not
what
at all.
Sophie said. I understand what she said. I understand what Stephanie be saying. I don't listen to none of them. So I want to ask you guys: did the offense run through Kelsey? It seemed like it was evenly played to me.
No. I think the offense ran through CC. I think it was for me. It was for me, not just my opinion. Not everybody's got their own opinion, but for me, I think it was clear that CC ran the show. And I think with Kelsey Mitchell, yes, she dribbled too much, but like I said, if she's not shooting, she's useless. So every game, Kelsey's going to get up her shots. That's just a fact. CC only had 4 less shots than Kelsey Mitchell, and she had 7 assists. And I know Pete is not against, but I know Pete made the point of watching YouTubers. I watched a YouTuber who pointed out an additional 8 assists that Caitlin Clark could have made if they would have made the shots. So for me, it was clear that CC ran the show. I think the offense obviously looked clunky throughout the game at times, but just my opinion, I liked what I seen. Like I said, she had just a little bit more decent shooting night. She would have easily had 28 to 30 points, 5 rebounds, and possibly 10 plus assists. I think we've seen, at least I say this, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. I think I seen what I wanted to see. I think CC,
Okay.
I will get my last point. I still think she takes too many difficult shots. I get like the step back 3, I love to see it, but 2 at the most. And if you 0 for 2, do what you did. Drive, dish out, and I would like to see her get a floater game because I feel like she missed a couple shots just because she didn't want to take that easy, below the free throw line floater. If she get that in her game or midi, I like what I see. I like what I saw. Me personally,
I like what I saw too. But I also seen. I'll come to you right now, private. I also seen. I don't know if you guys seen this. You guys can vouch for me, but I know what I seen with my own eyes. I seen CC wave off the ball of time or two too. I think she was gassed. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Did you guys see that or no?
She was tired. Yeah.
Yeah, she waved off. So that goes to show you that she kind of wants the ball in somebody else's hands too. You see the way they guard her coming up the floor, but you guys already knew that.
Hey, courtside, I got a question. When she was off ball, how come nobody's talking about the great, and I mean the great screen that Kelsey Mitchell set for her to get that 3 off on the right side?
Because not convenient, Julie.
It's Julie.
That was one, but there was many that were not.
The thing that Julie's trying to say without saying it, when they don't do it, we get a whole big conversation.
I got you, Julie.
And I agree with Julie. But there were plenty more that were not. They were just straight rubs. They were not screens.
I do agree with the now I put that on the coach because the coach got to call them to the side and set better screens. But I don't think it's about because they ran that pick and roll last year with AB and CC. I started off this season saying that CC and AB got the best pick and roll. So all of a sudden AB forgot how to screen. No, man, I think that's mental. You need to.
I had broke that down, and even Julie had agreed with me. There's 2 types of screens. They just do the slip screen rather than the actual screen where you're solid.
Right.
And that favors AB because AB, if you notice, she's very active now asking for the ball. She's asking for the ball. She didn't used to do that.
Hey, man, listen. I believe AB, it was her first. Well, she played the Nigeria game, but this team needs time to gel. I think it's gonna come. I don't think AB forgot how to screen from last season when they did the shit all season. You know what I mean? I know the big topic is what Stephanie said. We're not doing a pick and roll. I don't listen to Stephanie. Just like Sophie said, they was running the offense. Sophie said that they practiced all game, and I tried to. Me and Julie got on here and told y'all that they were saying they're trying to get Kelsey to her strong hand. You guys didn't understand that. Now you seen the game. I don't care what they said. Now you seen the game, and it wasn't like that. So that's why I don't listen to nothing they say. They trolling y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Hey,
okay, now this is the other point that I want to address that related to the offense as a whole.
Hold on real quick. I'm gonna get the super chat. Hey, I'm gonna touch on that next because the Fever signed another guard. I see you in the chat. I'm sorry, the chat went real fast, but the Fever signed another guard. I don't know what they're trying to do, man. But we're gonna talk about it right now.
I think I might know.
All right, we're gonna talk about that next after I let Private finish. I'm gonna go to Tone Loc, then I'll do that. Hey, followers of Jesus Christ. Hey, man, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ myself. Hey, this is KP, CC Wright. To be fair, CC at times been out of place, but that's basketball. Now imagine the fans' knowledge, which majority don't know b-ball. Hey, listen. Hey, KP, I keep saying, I'm gonna keep on saying it. After the Sparks game, I'm gonna get on here. Y'all say I'm taking up for Stephanie White and the players, because I'm gonna keep saying it until they have time to gel. Nothing's gonna change with me. Nothing's gonna change with me. And I also did a video today. I don't know if all you guys seen it, when I was killing Stephanie White last season.
Yeah, I saw it.
I showed it. So I know how to be objective, bro. She ain't going nowhere. Ain't no use of us keep doing all that. It don't make no sense. And she gonna get the extension, you know what I'm saying? Salute to you for the super chat. I'm gonna read it one more time. This is KP. CC Wright. To be fair, CC at times been out of place, but that's basketball. Out of her being out of place is just learning how to gel with her new teammates. It's only the big three that's the core that's on the floor, that's been on the floor all last season. CC was hurt. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. CC rookie year, she played. Her sophomore year, she was injured all year. Then she come back and play in the U.S. team, which none of the players she have on her team other than Billings. And then we gotta expect her to gel the first game. I don't even think CC's in even game shape right now, in my opinion. That's all.
She played one season in 14 games, technically. One season in 14 games.
Yeah. And she still got the broke another milestone, 1,000. So many games with 1,000 points, and so she's still balling. Salute to KP for the super chat. Tone Loc, what up, man? Then I'm gonna let Private finish, and then I'll come to you because he was in the middle of something. Go ahead, Private.
Okay, I just wanted to point out that she's adjusting to the offense, which is not her offense, but she's adjusting. I'm talking about CC.
Hold on, Private. But we just said that the offense wasn't ran, so it's not her offense.
It was something that was brought up, but I wanted to distinguish from the free throw, read and react versus Stephanie White's motion offense, because she's still running the motion offense, even though CC is running it. CC doesn't operate as effectively or as efficient out of that set versus the Stephanie White motion offense. That's all I want.
The motion offense is a set half court offense, right? Right?
Where the ball moves.
Right. Okay, cool. So what do you do in the half court offense? You can't do read and react. So you're gonna set the offense, CC gonna be at the top of the key, and we just gonna what? Read and react off what?
No, she's not allowed to do that anymore. Like take it off the rebound, because now she's walking the ball up. She's not even running the ball up no more. She's running.
She's walking the ball up. They're guarding her night. How do you run the ball up and they all? You see the way
they didn't guard her like that this game. They only had one player on her coming out of the backcourt.
Sims, yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, so she didn't have double team. She just had one person, and they met her at half court. They didn't meet her in the backcourt. They did not go against her 94 feet in that game.
So you're saying that this game was Stephanie White's offense? What you saying?
Oh, what?
Okay. All right. Hey, I don't agree, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. I know you guys keep saying that in the chat about them signing a guard. Hey, Tone Loc, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Well, like I said before, like when they played the first time, I told you straight up, I said Dallas is all no D and Fever's all no D. That's why it was a high scoring game. None of them really play defense. It's all about offense. Okay. But the problem I said before, y'all always giving up 100 points. That's not good. And then the thing with Caitlin, if Caitlin would have hit her shots, everything would have been all good. They didn't have to play her 94 feet because she wasn't on. Now, if she's on and she's making her shots, it makes sense to play her 94 feet. So she got her shots in. She took good shots. Kelsey took good shots, and also AB. But AB was the mismatch the whole time. If you look, she had everybody in foul trouble. So you want to put everybody in foul trouble so you can get to the free throw line, and then they have to do a heavy rotation. You get what I'm saying?
I gotta give Stephanie White some blame to that too, man. You gotta know who's on foul trouble and stuff like that too.
Yeah, that was a big piece of the game, man.
Yeah, because most of the time,
and they did not attack that.
Yeah,
it's a handicap. You got to take advantage of the handicap always.
Yeah, because most of the time when a player got 4-5 fouls, they'll probably just let you get a layup rather than get that 6th or 5th foul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I agree with you on that. But another thing that kind of to what Tone was saying is, I in my opinion, based off watching CeCe her rookie year and this year, CeCe, this is not the first time I've seen CeCe get frustrated. So as a coach, I would you know how the NFL got designed first possession plays? Like, you know, the first, they already scripted, you know, something like that. The first, start the game off, I'll get CeCe going, man. I'll at least get her some good looks. She don't have to force it. I'll get her some good looks to start the game off, to get her in the game. Because when CeCe get her head in the game, it seemed like the team followed. Did you see how she got hyped up and then everything started going our way? Boston running a break for layups. CeCe.
It lit everybody up. It lit everybody up.
Everybody. The crowd that y'all said was boycotting.
She's a momentum player. She's a type of player that builds on the momentum. Like other players have to, you know how everyone has to set and shoot. CeCe needs that momentum quick in order to fill it, you know?
Yeah. So even if it's a free throw, a layup, just get CeCe going early where she don't have to work as hard for it to get her in the game. Because let me tell you something.
If she works on the flow, it's good.
Hey,
she's a rhythm player.
Hey,
rhythm. Yeah. Exactly.
That's one of the positives.
What I know about sports is this, right? A person don't gotta tell you who the superstar or who the go-to is. All you gotta do is look at them play and who they defer to. Did you see how when the superstar that everybody keeps saying is Kelsey Mitchell's team got going, how the rest of the team followed suit? That's how you know who the person is. It ain't about what the coach say. It's about what the players, their actions. And their actions say, when this girl get going, our superstar get going, our team lifts up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
That's one of the positives. I think Stephanie White has some negatives, but that's one of the positives I've seen. If you notice, the first play out of halftime when they was down 9 was designed specifically for CeCe when she hit that 3 on the right wing where she get that pick. So Stephanie White has it in her. She know the crowd was in. Well, I ain't gonna say she know, but it seemed like she knew her team was down. They needed some energy, and that's when CeCe went on that run coming out of halftime.
And another thing too, before I go to, I don't know who is next, but one thing more thing too, when CeCe got the two things. I like the refereeing, man, but come on, man, y'all can't be doing this ticky-tack shit, man. CeCe got 3 offensive fouls, and that play that I remember last week when I pulled the play up on the screen, I went over it over and over and over about CeCe coming off the wing over there in the corner, and they setting the screen for her coming and getting the ball, and then if it's not open, she go set the screen for AB. Remember that play I showed you guys?
Yeah.
That play was the play that they called when CeCe when she pushed her and the girl, she got the offensive foul. AB brought the ball up. CeCe was in the corner. The play was coming to her. It just happened to be an offensive foul. I don't know if you guys seen that or not, but I did.
I think that was Isaiah James, right?
Yeah. CeCe said she was. CeCe says that she was flopping all day, and
she was flopping though, man.
But the one that they called her on,
it
actually was an offensive foul, but it was a lot of acting with it. But CeCe is going to have to make an adjustment because she always pushes off. She always pushes off.
Yeah. But I think they need to get her going
in the game. They're going to call her on that.
Hey, okay. As far as I know, Julie said I don't know, was it Julie or Tina?
Yeah, maybe it was me.
Well, you cut me off, man.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't even done. Man. You like Pete? You Pete number 2.
No, I was talking and you came in. I let you say what you had to say. No, it's all good. It's all good. No, but what I was saying is, even with the fouls, now that's what you asked for. I mean, CeCe was complaining about the foul, and y'all saying she was getting roughed up. So you can't complain now because they calling it both ways.
Thank you.
So she do push off. She push off a lot. But listen, hold on, let me finish. She push off. She go to the right every time. I never see her bring the ball up with her left hand on the left side of the court. She go to the right side of the court. So either she gonna. That's why they play her to the right. So either she's gonna go to the hole, push off, and hit the layup, or if they play the opposite direction, she's gonna step back. She gotta put some more tricks in her bags, man. She's doing the same thing, but it works. It works. It works. And the thing with Kelsey was hot. She was hitting all the big shots to keep y'all in the game.
I said that.
Then AB was shooting a high percentage. I mean, but we talking about her, but we sitting here talking about her screens. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that Stephanie White should have done, she should have pressed the ball, because they don't have a true point guard on Dallas. And Odyssey Sims, she's decent, but she's not really a true point guard. Press them the whole time to slow that offense down. That's all she had to do.
Tonlo, didn't Dallas prove how that 3-guard lineup works real well? Didn't they prove it?
I was getting ready to say that.
Right.
I was getting ready to say that because Stephanie White went into it, but she took Kelsey Mitchell out the game and brought Raven in. You know, she should have kept them in all three at the same time. That 3-guard lineup is fire. I've been trying to say, but that's when CC go to the 3. Remember, that's when they put her in the corner for the small.
But that's what you got to understand is, like, when they picked up Ty Harris, they didn't know that Raven wasn't gonna get picked. You know, Cox and Stephanie White, they was excited. They said, I thought she was gonna go the top 4 picks.
Atlanta. But now you were gonna get Atlanta.
Right, now that she's here, it's kind of hard to put her in rotation, because she get all the hate from CC. And the next person to take out on y'all team is Sophie, because you're not going to take Lexi out. It's going to cut into Sophie time. I'm going
to go to Judy right now, or Tina, whoever that word that said they want to talk about the guard. But Tone Loc, I'm going to say this real quick, right? You probably don't know this because you probably just start watching me or whatever. You probably don't know this. But before they did all that, I said this, and I know I'm repeating myself, but I don't give a damn. I'm gonna say it again. The Fever organization and fan base will never, ever, ever bring good talent to the team, because they always say it affects CC, or they want to take over CC or something like that. I was adamant about going to get Sims. I kept saying it over and over before they got Harris.
They asked her
over and over again.
They asked her. She said she's the one who said no.
Okay, cool, but I would listen. Hold on. She said no. Money talk, bullshit walk. From my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sims is not getting as much money as Harris. If you would have gave Sims the money that you gave Harris, I think she'd have brought her ass.
No, Sims wanted to be home in Texas to be closer to her son.
No, I understand that. I understand that, but 400,000, 200,000. I think I'm gonna go to the 400,000. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, even if that is true, Sims was sorry. That's what my chat told me. She's sorry. She don't need to be here. She's gonna want minutes. She's gonna want to take over for CC. And look what she did to us. Bust our ass.
But wait a minute. But you have to admit, Sims is very streaky. When she's on, she has a great night. She is very streaky. She does not always shoot like that.
And she busts our ass.
Yeah. Hey, Tone Loc.
You know, and then she.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? You ready for that game tomorrow, man? Y'all ready for Pace tomorrow?
Oh yeah, we play a whole different ball game than you guys. We just got to take good shot.
Hey, Julie,
that's all.
Let me talk about Bree Hall.
Yeah, Bree Hall. That's what I want to get into.
All right. Listen, everybody's freaking out. I'm going to tell you something right now. Bree Hall ain't going to see one game. Okay, she's a developmental contract, which she can be gone at any time. We don't pay for her. The WNBA pays for her. Right? They make like $700 a week. She's got familiarity with our team because we had her in training camp and we had waived her last year. Okay. Then she went and she played a couple of games for the Connecticut Sun. All right. So she's somewhat familiar with our system and with Stephanie White. I think they're going to use her as a practice player because she's a good sized guard. But I don't think she's going to see 1 minute on that court. I don't think anybody should freak out about it. The only developmental player that's going to see any time is going to be Justine Passat. And that's the whole reason they didn't grab Kate Martin. Kate Martin doesn't want to come to a team where she's not going to see not 1 minute of court time.
Hey, how does that work?
I got to hop off. I'll be in the chat. Shout out to the whole panel.
Okay, who's that?
All right, J-Dub.
Okay, all right. Hey, how does that work as far as the developmental contract? Are they allowed to suit up like Passat when she comes back, when she's healthy or whatever?
Yes, they're allowed to play a total of 12 games in the season.
Okay, would you guys start? I don't know her name. The girl that was DNP. What's the girl name?
Shatori Walker Kimbrough.
Would you start her over Harris? Because she didn't play, right?
I would. I think she contributes more, but don't forget, these girls are all new. I mean, we're like really rushing the gun. We're not giving anybody any grace here. I mean,
we just having a conversation because you know where I stand. I think it's one game, but
I agree, Julie.
For sake of conversation,
my starting lineup courtside would be Caitlin, Kelsey, AB, Mo Billings, and KK Timpson.
Damn, I always agree with you, but I don't agree with you there.
But I'd probably bring Lexi in pretty soon off the bench because she brings the energy, and so does Sophie.
Right. Hey, Tina, do you like that lineup, Tina?
Not so much with KK starting. I mean, she's almost there, but I think she's better coming off the bench because sometimes she's still a little too lost. Other than that, I can agree.
She needs the reps, though. Without the game time experience, she's not going to get better. That's why I would start her. I could pull her out quick, you know?
Right. Hey, so you guys would start, well, in my opinion, you guys already know who I said I would start. It would be KK. Billings to be coming off, giving KK a breather, even if it's at the beginning of the game. You know what I mean? Even if it's like 2-3 minutes in the game, I'll bring KK. Yeah, I'll bring KK. I want to get her confidence going. I want to get her confidence going.
Yeah, plus, I think it's important.
Yeah, she's more athletic. She can hold, you know what I'm saying, than Billings. Yep. You know what I'm saying? She's proven not to be a liability on the court so far. It's only one game, but during the preseason and this, she's proven not to be a liability, you know, on the court. She's making her layups. She's got better from the free throw line.
Yeah.
I think she's defensive. She's there. Hey,
and course, considering how many people saw her played overseas, this is like night and day. You know, you got to give her credit for that. You know, she's been working.
Yeah. Hey, KP, what's up, KP?
You had the other night, though?
Hey, KP.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
How you doing, man?
Blessings, man. Y'all crazy. Hey, man, I've been trying to get on this for a while. You must have had it locked at like 8 or something. 8 people, huh?
No, I had somebody in the back that I didn't see that was there. There was not.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Where y'all want to go, man? I will say I usually agree with Tones. I like his basketball analysis, except for the Angel Reese thing. But besides that, like I respect what he say. Julia, I respect what she say. You know, talking basketball. A few others.
Man, you coming up here?
I'm just trying to,
man. You come
because I always try to be respectful, right? I'm from New York, so the way I could say come across, I could come across as being disrespectful. I'm just but in So in no way trying to be disrespectful. But I'm just still trying to figure out after a first game how are we trying to say that somebody is not doing what they supposed to do. Like Coach White is messing it up, and this person is messing it up off of one game in basketball. That is ridiculous, by the way. Ridiculous. Why is it that the Indiana Fever, because CC is on there, is being held to a standard that was never held to in the history of basketball? Off of one game.
I agree, sir.
It's crazy.
Never been a player like Clark. I mean, that sums it up.
What's crazy
but okay.
And wait, and the first time in what? Almost 300 days, right?
Right, that's true. But at the same time, like, let's don't act like. And like I said, Clark's my favorite player. But I always say I love basketball before I love any player. So there's a lot of stuff she needs to work on. Right. So like let's just keep it real. Like when she has athletic guards in front of her that got speed, it's hard for her. Tone called it out perfectly. She goes to her right. She pushes off. Let's just keep it real. She pushes off.
Yep.
She goes to her left when she's doing a what? She's doing that patent step back 3.
Correct.
Right.
Hey,
so let's
hold on. I gotta get some context to this because I don't like you attacking CC like this, bro.
She's my favorite, but let's
come on, Costa. He's just trying to. He's being fair. He's being fair.
He is being fair, but to be really fair, they all have stuff to work on.
Oh no! I'm mentioning CC because everybody make it as CC can't. Not everybody. A lot of people make it as CC can't do wrong. That's why I'm mentioning her.
You can always approve, but I was gonna say not what you said about CC because I agree with most of that. But if you look at all the players in the not all of them, but most of the players in the WNBA and especially in the NBA, do you guys see Shea Alexander play basketball? He push off every time he go up for his jump shot.
He does, but here's the difference.
Hold on. Do we agree or no?
Yes, he's the only one that gets that call. No one else gets the call in the league.
No, hold on.
Jaylen Brown does the same thing, and he gets the call all the time, bro.
Matter of fact, Jordan used to do it a lot too.
Hey, can I say something about that?
No, don't disrespect Jordan like that. Jordan we don't do that.
Hey, can I say something about that though, please?
Yeah.
He does. He definitely does push off a lot. But if you look about it in the NBA, they are a lot more. Well, last year the WNBA was just playing gel ball, but you are allowed to push off if somebody is having their hand on you, extending their hand. That's why they allow him to do that. There was times where CC, people were just playing straight up on her and she pushed off. They was beating her to her spot.
Oh, yeah.
And she pushed off.
I was the first one that brought it on this
No.
slide.
What I'm saying is this.
Off.
What I'm saying to this.
I agree.
If you watch Caitlin Clark, even in Saturday's game, when she get in the paint, when she's getting ready to go for the jump, she take her arm, she push you off, and she raise. I see everybody do it, man.
Yeah.
I watched the game last night, or not last night, the other day when Shea played the Lakers, bro. I can tell you when he's gonna shoot. When he get in the lane and he bend down and lean into you and push you off, then he come up and he bust your ass. That's what he do, bro. So I'm not gonna sit up here and try to blame Caitlin for that. If they don't call it ain't no foul. But they didn't call when they was beating her up. They said it was no foul, right? So it ain't no foul when she put it
reaching in.
But can I make a comment about my comment, my super chat?
Go ahead.
By the way, that's my first one that did that. So I wanted to be heard right there.
They say I don't be taking up for.
So I agree. No, my bad. So I agree. Like she's right that there's a lot of players that don't understand positioning. LeBron said it. There's a comment. He said that you'll be surprised how many people in the NBA actually don't know basketball, right? So I agree with that comment. But like I've said in the past, CC reminds me of Luka in different ways, where her basketball IQ is high, but if you put her in those other positions, it's harder for her to play the same way, even though her basketball IQ is high. There's very few players,
that's true.
LeBron James, who actually can have a high basketball IQ and play those multiple positions. So when I made the comment that she be out of position, yes, it's basketball. Like it's about chemistry and and reps and all that. But let's don't act like CC have not been out of position and messed up spacing. Like, let's just be real.
Yes, because she's actually, this is something I wrote about, a very lengthy article that brought out that very point. She's actually relearning basketball Stephanie way on the fly. So that's going to happen.
What does that even mean?
Okay, so what I mean, let me explain.
Wait, and I'm gonna let you explain and also I want you to explain CC offense. What does that mean? Please.
Okay, to put it simply without going long, read and react based on what she sees in front of her.
Is she the only one that has played that?
What's that again?
In the history of basketball, is she the only one that have played the read and react?
No, not
so
at
why
all.
are we saying CC offense?
Well, they just saying
I specifically said read and react, creating chaos and react to what the defense is doing. What Magic used to do.
Let me help you out, Private. Hey, what he really is trying to say is just get a ball to CC every single time and just let her.
No, because the way I in my basketball mind, they said we're playing. I heard you say something to the. God forgive if I'm wrong. Something like they're playing Steph offense and not CC offense, and I'm like,
correct.
What? CC got an offense? That's how I'm looking at it. From do CC actually have an offense made for her?
No. She basically creates it,
bro.
She creates the gravity. She reacts to it, and it lifts all boats.
Does that mean she's relearning basketball, or she just learning those plays?
She's relearning basketball.
No,
other people's way, because she's
that's not called relearning basketball, bro.
She was doing this in junior high school. She did it in high school. She did it in college. And the second half of the 24 season.
She's learning an offense. She's not relearning basketball.
Thank you.
Okay.
See, words matter.
Wait. She's relearning the system where she has to change her, not adjust, change. That's the difference.
That's not relearning basketball.
Yes, it is.
Because
she has been doing this her whole life, and now she's doing it another way that is unfamiliar to her.
And hold on,
another way don't mean she's relearning basketball.
KP, hold on real quick. KP, hold on.
Okay, I think you misunderstanding what my intent is.
Hold on, Private. Did anybody up here disagree or agree with what Private or KP is saying?
I agree with KP. He's totally.
I want to hear Tone too. I want to hear Tone.
All right, hold on. One at a time.
I've been waiting. I haven't said nothing. I agree totally with KP. Private, what he's saying is she's not relearning basketball. Okay, this is not somebody who fell out of a chopper and is learning to walk again. She's learning a new
Essentially, yes.
No, she's learning a new
system.
Oh
my gosh.
It's like getting traded to another team. You learn a new system. You understand? It's like let's say
I agree with that, but you don't have to change your game while learning a new system. She's being asked to change her game.
Is she being asked to change or improve her game?
KP, hold on, everybody, hold on.
My bad.
I really want to understand.
It's definitely a change.
I want to understand. Private, let Private speak. I want to understand because I don't understand it. What makes her? What do you see on the court that tells you she has to change her game?
Okay, within Stephanie's system and the motion offense, the ball has to move around at least once. Where CC is accustomed to, from a baby up to now, to bring the ball up and create gravity against the defense so it determines where she's going to go. It's no set play.
So what about when CC waves?
Now, what I'm saying is, to distinguish between adjusting and changing, there's a difference. I agree with KP and the others that talk about the adjustment. I agree with that.
Hey, Julie, I want Julie's take. Julie, what's your take on this?
I'm not even.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
I wasn't even finished. But go ahead.
Okay, so now rather than, because her genius is based on rhythm and read and react. That's her genius. Something that very few people have in the WNBA. Now she's asking to operate out of a set offense, which is not a bad thing per se, but it takes her out of what she's been accustomed to for 24 years or 23 years. So now she has to adjust. I've done research on this. I can show you the stats on this. They say nobody in the history of professional basketball is asked to do what CC is doing right now.
She's not relearning basketball.
Wait a minute. And then there was a few examples where when they tried to change it, it was disastrous.
All right, now hold on real quick.
Wait. Can I just respond?
Hold on.
I'm waiting.
I gotta let Pete was talking, then I'll go to.
I'm just gonna give a quick analogy, then you guys can go. What was next?
Come on, go ahead, Pete.
Man. I was waiting. Listen, I'm gonna give you a quick analogy why she's not relearning. Okay, NFL analogy. I can't make it any more clear than this. Lamar Jackson is a running quarterback. The guy throws usually no more than 20 times a game. He is a running quarterback. He makes his money with his legs. If he gets traded, let's say to the Titans, and they have a quarterback-centric offense where they don't do a lot of running plays and they want to throw the ball 40 times a game. He's going into learn a new system. He's not relearning football because he knows how to throw already a football. That's his main job. He's learning a new system. He's in a new offense. Caitlin Clark is not relearning basketball. You're acting like they trying to make her play lacrosse. Come on, man.
No.
Just about
what I'm talking about, she's changing her game.
I can't take it anymore, courtside. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, Pete. When they asked Jordan to adjust to the triangle, when they asked him to change to the triangle, they didn't ask him to change his game. He just used his game within the triangle. That's not happening here. That's the difference.
Hold on. That's not all the way true though, because I watched the interview. It's on the internet. You can go look it up. Phil Jackson. He said when he tried to get Jordan a change, Jordan said my points is gonna go down, and I gotta trust my other teammates. That's what Caitlin Clark is being basically asked to do, is trust the other teammates. So Jordan was used to just scoring, and he had to adjust because he said he wasn't gonna win the MVP. You guys can go look at the interview. It's on the internet.
You didn't disagree with what I said. You didn't disagree. I agree with what you're saying.
He had to change his style of play, basically.
Can I say something, Julie, real quick? I promise.
I gotta go to Julie and Tina.
No, I want to ask Julie. Can I just say 30 seconds, Julie? I promise 30 seconds.
Go ahead.
All right. So my daughter is a starting point guard, right, for high school, right? She's decided she wanted to do AAU for a different club. She's not playing point guard for that team because guess what? They already have a point guard. They actually got 2 point guards. So she has to go and play a different position. She's not relearning basketball. That's all.
All right, go ahead, Julie.
I didn't say anything about
No. I'm talking to private. I'm talking to private. No, I asked.
Oh, you said my name.
No, I asked because you had next, so I wanted to just say that for private.
Oh, okay, got you, honey. Got you.
My apologies.
Okay, listen, it's very early. It has been one game. I didn't see any drastic, major stuff for me to complain about CC's game yet. I'll wait till 10 games in. When you show me that CC's style of play has been completely changed and she has had to adjust to some crazy new scheme, then I'll give it a few minutes of my time. I have not seen that yet, but my gosh, it's one game. I think we have a bigger problem when it comes to the refs. Do you guys watch the other teams?
I've seen a few games. I've been watching. Yeah, I'm watching games.
Who watched Phoenix? Listen. You guys are really into the NBA. I know, big time. Did you see Wemby's elbow?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, wait a minute. Last night, Alyssa Thomas did the same thing to Williams on the Valkyries. A ref standing right there, and they didn't call it. So we're going to have a problem with Phoenix. Phoenix was playing dirty all night. Alyssa Thomas had three or four fouls on her before the half. She ended, I think, with 5. But when it comes to the reffing, I don't like a million freaking calls, 50 calls in a game, but I would much rather have this than have it the way it was last year.
Agreed.
That's why she had 6 turnovers yesterday, and that's why they got their ass beat by the Valkyries too.
I think Tina's probably on the side of Private, so I'm gonna give you some help, Private. I'm gonna call in some backup for you. Tina, you there, Tina?
Yeah.
Do you agree with Private? I'm sorry. Do you agree with Private about they're changing her whole style of play? I guess.
Yes, because Steph White wants to go side to side, and she wants the ball to. She takes it down to too few of seconds left in the clock because she wants it to go in everybody's different hands, and then she wants it to end up in Kelsey or AB's hands, and that's the truth.
No, she said it. So
I knew Tina was going to drop it. I know she's going to drop it.
I want to hear Tone speak. Go ahead, Tone.
Can I say something?
Tone speaking.
Listen, check this out. When I first stepped on this panel, the first thing that came out of my mouth that Caitlin Clark was a transitional point guard. And then when she finally spoke, the first thing came out of her mouth, she said she's a transitional point guard. So when there's no transition, now you have to set up a play. That's all it is. You have to set up a play and run a half-court offense. And then don't get me wrong, you want to run a up tempo type offense to try to catch the defense off guard. And also when you swing the ball from left to right, that make the defense move. And then you want to catch them on the closeout so you can do a head fake and go around. That'll help Caitlin out. And then also you can play inside out or outside in based off who you're playing. Just like with AB. AB can pass. You can give AB the ball, the defense close, they turn their back, Caitlin move to the left or right, and then she get the ball back. That's an open three. She just trying to get her to play team ball because she got to adapt.
And it's called high percentage
to what's going on.
Yeah, right. You can. That's what
so
I was saying.
That's all it is.
I said that earlier about the read and react. I said, what happens? Because we all know in the playoffs, in the NBA and in the WNBA, the game slows down. So what happens when the game slows down in these half-court sets? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Like what happens?
Try to outrun
people.
All
I know is KP. You just fried their brains. That's a
I don't understand. Hey, Sean, I'm gonna go to Sean.
Yeah. See, Pete, now you're making it personal.
Hey,
I just try to talk basketball, man. I just try to talk basketball.
Let's just keep it about the game, man.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff Tina don't like because that's personal.
Hey, let Sean talk.
Nah, it's all right.
I gotta go to.
Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
I have no problem with it.
Sean, Fro, and Doc, man, I be forgetting they up here because they so quiet. But I gotta go to them. Sean, go ahead.
All right, so like, what was the question again? Is it regarding is CC changing? Is the system changing for?
Well, the first thing was about she
offense?
relearning. I was stressing on this whole comment of she relearning. She not relearning basketball. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Now the other part is a whole different conversation.
Yeah, I don't think she's like relearning basketball. I'm more with you guys that she's like readjusting to the system and trying to fit what she knows already, like what she's been taught, into her game. She's just trying to readjust it there, and she's having a difficult time trying to learn that. But sorry, but look, I personally feel like CC's gonna overcome this. Like, it's only been one game. I think people just need to calm down a little bit.
Thank you.
Let her flow through this. She's gonna figure it out. Like when I was watching I rewatched the game yesterday. Like most of the time, she was bringing the ball up, doing her thing. She just, especially in the first half, she just wasn't moving with pace. She just had something. When she did that in the third quarter, it ignited the team. Like sometimes you just got to say F it and do what is accustomed to what you're doing.
All right, hold on real quick, Sean. Hold on real quick. Hey, Michael, I see you in the chat. The link is right here, Michael. I know you've been trying to get up here for a minute. Pete said he was out.
And she's a generational talent, which means she will adjust.
Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. My bad. Hold on. I don't mean to cut y'all off. Hey, Mike. Mike, that's my guy from AZ, man. He down here with me, man. I gotta show him some love. Mike, I put the link in the chat for you, brother. I put the link in the chat for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Was it Sean that was talking?
Yeah, and bro, I'm not trying to be rude to any other player. I rewatching that game, I'm like, when the ball's in her hands and she dictates the pace and doing what they need to do, she's the one everybody has their eyes on, bro. No disrespect to Paige and every other player, she's the one we're looking at. I watched Paige's game. She's nice. She had a couple moves in there that were okay, but it's Cece who we're watching when she takes over the game and has that mindset to do so, getting her teammates involved, using her gravity. I'm like, I wish Stephanie would implement that a little bit more, into the offense along with her style. But I think Cece's going to be able to adjust to this. I don't really think it's going to be something she's not going to learn.
So. And until I see Cece complaining, I'm cool with it. Hey, Mike, what's up with you, man?
But this KP, nobody answered my question when I first came on.
What question?
Oh, what was the question?
About this was, since when in the history of basketball was the first game determine the outcome of? Well,
we've been talking about that the whole panel, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about for those that are criticizing respectfully. Yeah, I'm trying to
I addressed it about 4 times.
Listen, bro, let me tell you something.
That's only Fever fans, man.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, they just need to relax.
And I'm a Fever fan, but I don't act like that.
Let's get a sample size. Let's just get 10 games in,
Check this out. Now I know Tina and Jeff and Private, they stand on their square, but I think even they see things that they don't like in the game, but I think even they know it's just one game. So I think everybody knows that. You know what I mean? They believe what they believe, but
I just go off of what I see. I can't go off of what I assume.
But
so that's why I'm asking.
And I respect it.
Listen. It's a few people in the world that just don't care, bro. But some people have takes, but you have to be sensible and logical too. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, it's one game. Now, this is 10 games in, and people saying that, I agree. Hey, Michael, what's up with you, man?
Yeah, agree. Because now you're talking about 25%.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. Did you see the game on Saturday?
Yes, sir, I did.
What's your take, man?
Oh, God, about that game? Our defense sucks, but
we agree on that.
I want to ask a question.
To me?
And I know everybody's in their, not everybody, but some people are in their feelings tonight. And so I'm not going to mention anybody's name, but to the people who constantly talk about CC playing Iowa CC ball and CC having the ball in her hand 100% of the time and touching it every time down the court, blah, 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 blah. I got this to say. I live in Las Vegas, which some of you guys know. And
I'm
in Vegas. And the most boring team to me to watch is the Las Vegas Aces. And the most boring person to watch is Asia Wilson.
I agree.
I can't stand it.
I agree.
But dig this. Why do I have to watch every year in the 2020s the Las Vegas Aces roll down Las Vegas Boulevard with the championship trophy? If CC ball is so great, why did the Aces win it every year?
Well, there's a very special whistle involved there.
Oh, yeah,
very special, very special. And not only that, CC had the opportunity.
Hold on. I like where he's going with this.
That is why.
Like, go ahead, go finish that. I like where you're going with this, Michael. Go ahead, man.
No, he's right. There is a special.
No, I was going to say.
I'm kind of agreeing with what you guys are trying to. I'm trying to say what you guys have been saying. CC is a smart, great basketball player. She'll adjust to this stuff. It's different. It's different from high school to college and college to the pros. Sometimes you just got to switch it up. But these people that insist on Iowa CC ball, that ain't the one. Even who did we just lose to? What's it called? Pace Records. Yeah, Dallas. Even them, if they not off a rebound but out of bounds, they walked the ball up the court and they did what everybody hates, the hot potato ball. They passed it side to side to side to side, and whoever was open, they hit it and they hit the jumper. I mean, this CC ball is great. It was fun to watch. Don't get me wrong, but I am not a person who would rather watch something exciting than I am somebody who would win a championship. You know what I'm saying? I want championships. That's what I want.
Hey, well, in fairness to Private, I don't know if you heard him say this, Michael. Private doesn't care about winning. He said he want to see CC ball. CC, I'm not.
I know.
Private, my guy. He know how I love him. He know I give it up for him. But he said that he don't care about winning. Well, I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, you definitely paraphrasing.
He want to see. Well, I'll let you say what you said. My bad.
No, I came back to the WNBA based on CC. I was there in the beginning, and it didn't please me, so I left it. I don't want to see motion offense. That's what most people didn't want to see. But when I saw CC, she plays like a dude for the most part.
Hey,
and that's what I put my money at as a person that wants to be entertained. I don't want to be entertained by boredness, regardless if it's playoff or not.
Hey, some people in the chat.
If I'm invested in it, I, as a customer, want to see what I want to see, and if it's not going to be available, then I just move on. That's
so Private. I got you, but I don't think you're going nowhere, Private. But people in the chat is saying why you can't have both. You know what I'm saying? Because I agree with that. Why we can't do read and react off fast breaks and misses and stuff like that. And when we have to settle down in the offense, why we just can't do what we do.
Hold up, but didn't they do that game? But didn't they do that game? They lost because they had a lot of points up.
I believe they did.
He just didn't hit her shots. That's the only difference.
That's the only difference.
You know what I think that is a glaring defect in Stephanie White coaching in that game, and I believe it cost them the game.
How many logos did she shoot?
Wait a minute. Hold on. When they had all those girls in foul trouble and they failed to exploit it.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we
How
talked
many
about that.
logos did she shoot?
Hey, Private, let me ask
What's
you a
the
question real quick. I want you to answer just yes or no. And I'm not attacking you. I just want to know. The game Saturday, is that a watchable game for you? Is that entertaining for you? The game they played, because it was a close game. A lot of the games been blowout.
It was watchable because it was fast paced for the most part.
Okay, so what did you complain about?
No, I'm not complaining about the game. I never complained about the game. I was complaining. My beef is with Stephanie White.
But why?
That's what it is. You and Tina, y'all beef is with Stephanie White. Just go ahead and say it.
Hey, you don't say Tina.
I'm not against the players or anything. But if we have time, I want to read something to you guys about the differences between altering and changing.
All right, now listen. I gotta go to Doc and Fro because they ain't saying nothing. But
okay,
listen, but
just let me know when you want to let it in.
He mentioned names.
Less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes.
I gotta let Tina respond because he mentioned her name.
No. You talk about somebody supporting their argument. I got you. I got
you in the closing argument. We always do that. But listen, what I'm saying is this though. According to the game that we seen Saturday, that game was entertaining to me. I wish we'd have won, but a couple balls bounced our way. We win that game, and it was entertaining to watch. It was a close game with no blowout. The Mystics and what was the first game the other night? It was New York versus somebody.
Connecticut.
It was a blowout.
Most of the game.
The same night was a blowout on the other channel. This was an entertaining game to watch. Cece, she had a crazy layup that she spin move. It wasn't a logo 3, but it was nice. She had the spin move, all that. She had a deep 3. She was getting the crowd up. It was entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, she could have easily had 30 points.
Best game of the weekend.
Easily.
And we scored.
She just missed her shots.
We had to score 100 points, man, and y'all complaining.
Of course not. It's the most entertaining game that they out of all. I've seen all the WNBA games mostly. I replayed a lot of them. That was the most entertaining game out of all the games that have been played.
Yes,
game of the weekend.
And she shot like 4 or 5 logos.
Hey, so before the season started, I understood your argument. Now that the season has started, I don't understand none of it. I don't. And
the refs are letting it be freedom of movement.
I don't understand none of it.
Yeah.
I got up here and said it's things that Stephanie White could have done differently. But it's a lot of people online saying that she lost the game. I do not believe Stephanie White lost the game.
No, the players lost the game.
It could have been different things that could have done differently. I agree. You know what I mean? Like
I say a combination of both.
We haven't talked about. You know, we haven't talked about that. I want to talk about the rotations. I didn't agree with that. Like I mean, the rotations. What do you guys think about the rotations? Do you think Ravens should play more?
You should have played more.
It's the first game.
Absolutely,
but it's the first game.
Yeah, it was Ravens' nerves really that took her out. She didn't do anything when she was in there. I mean, she'll get over that. And then she'll get more time.
Hey, Julie, she had more than Sophie, and Sophie.
Can I say who lost the game? The players lost the game because they missed assignments.
But Sophie was getting caught up. They couldn't even get a ball to Sophie. So, you know.
But y'all listen. What you fail to understand too is like when you come out the bench, you got to get warmed up. You can't just come in and start, lighting people up. So it takes some time to get in the rhythm coming off the bench. So that's the part that I don't like either. That's why I give people that's coming off the bench a second chance. Like they might go in and jack something up, and then they'll jack something else up, and then hopefully they get it by the third time. Then I take them out.
They got a few turnovers, but they're gonna be all right.
I see you in the comments section, Jeff, taking Tina's lingo. Of course, you got more glaze and Krispy Kreme. That's Tina's thing. She be saying, man.
Hey, but of course, here's the thing: the players missed assignments on defense. The players missed assignments on defense. It was clear as day. They missed assignments. They are the reason why they lost that game.
I agree with that.
The players.
The players, they missed assignments throughout the whole game.
Right. There was no defense. You're right.
Yeah, so you can't fault that on the coach if the players know what to do.
Coach didn't have them ready.
I agree. Like communication could have been better.
They just said they worked on defense.
The leader first.
They just got done saying they worked 2.5 to 3 hours on defense in practice. That's all they did.
Yeah,
right. So Julie,
Tina,
you agree with me? That's the players' fault.
Yes,
I agree.
Yeah, especially when they just spent 3 hours in practice doing nothing but
That's a lot.
defense. And then you get on the court, and what you do? Hello.
Seriously.
Whoa.
Hey, hold on.
All right,
hold on
I'm
real
going to
quick.
drop off. Too
right.
many people talking at once, and I appreciate y'all. Great panel, great chat. Good night, everyone.
All right, Julie, salute.
Good night,
Hey,
Julie.
look,
Good night. Good
I haven't
night.
had Doc and Fro haven't said nothing in a while. I'm gonna need you guys to let them cook. I don't know who you want to go first, Doc or Fro.
I can't hear you now, of course.
They haven't
I'm gonna
said
get
nothing,
back in.
bro. They haven't said nothing.
Yeah,
So I
well,
gotta
I've
let
been
them-
talking in between, but
Northside, you
Go
could
ahead,
have
Doc.
prepared a lot better as far as the missed defensive assignments. Caitlin missed Harris on 2 threes. Mitchell missed Arike on 1. You know, I mean, you didn't play like 24-second defense. You played like 16-second defense. I mean, that's the thing of not communicating, but a lot of them are playing together defensively for the first time. You know, players off the bench made more shots than they missed. Raven, I think, made a layup and had 2 free throws. Dantas had 7. You know, it's just a thing of you didn't have Billings, but it's the little things like Boston missing 2 free throws, 1 here, 1 there. Caitlin and Mitchell too tired to make the 3 at the end. But
and all the bunnies,
their own mouth, they practice like. You know, it's not like you ran up and down the floor in practice. I saw in that one practice, I saw Timpson and Dantas cutting to the basket, but no one threw them the lob pass. You know, these are simple things of stuff that's there. But if you're focused on other stuff and saying stupid stuff in interviews, you know, you're gambling when you go out on the court. It's not that they scored 103. They really should have scored 117 to 18. You know, you got to get into that, whether it's doing suicide drills, like I forgot who, if it was Tone or someone suggested. But this is a thing of don't play 1950s Fort Wayne Pistons pass the ball around that you caused the invention of the shot clock.
Yeah.
Don't go backwards. They played fast. You said on the press conference today, I think our tempo of speed was good. We made transition. Defense was the problem. You say those things. You don't say stupid stuff like, we're not going to run the pick and roll anymore. Stop going out there and doing stupid interviews. Just keep it simple. You don't got the interview skills. If this is the first time you got timeout plays for the 1-point play or the winning shot, because that's the impression I got on Saturday. It's like you're really coaching for the first time. Because what you were doing was playing not to lose for all the years you were a coach.
Oh, I like that.
You know,
Got
so
you.
I mean, they're only at the beginning stage. They need to be better, but you gotta be focused. Stop getting on your point guard about this. Stop blazing the other team. I don't care about Paige. I don't care about the dream. Stop giving them flowers. You're the coach of the Indiana Fever. You got a generational player. I don't care about the WNBA agenda. If you really want to play slow down ball, that means you're running an Akeem Olajuwon offense with AB doing her moves and kicking the ball out for CC and Mitchell threes. That is slowed down offense you're supposed to run, or like a Karl Anthony Towns on the Knicks. Not 30 passes around the perimeter and hope someone's going to make a low percentage shot because they're that talented.
I got you. Fro, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead, brother. I'm gonna let Fro go, and then we're gonna go around the panel. and do our last little takes. Private, you can get your stuff off, and we're gonna talk. And you give me your takes on what do you think if we were gonna beat the Sparks or not. But Fro, I'm gonna let you go first before we get into that. He said we trying to get subs again. Hold on. Oh my goodness. He said Court trying to get subs again, bro. You must don't know me, bro. I lose subs every day, bro. Every day. Lost 7 a day. You tripping, bro. Hey, Fro, go ahead, man.
It's kind of hard to follow Doc on that one.
Hey, whatever you want to. I'll start with you with the closing remark, and then I'll go to the ladies.
I was just gonna say, like what I seen, what I noticed, they need to be better conditioned. The ladies, and that falls on the coach some too. Them layups make me sick that they can't make, and I think they need to work on the rotations. That kind of killed me too. But yeah, it's hard to follow Doc with all of the other stuff because he said a lot of what I wanted to say, but he said it perfect. So.
I got you. All right, Tina, it's on you. Closing remarks and whatever we talked about today, you can sum it up. You know how we do. And I also want to get your take on the Sparks game, W or L. We winning or losing?
Well, I think that I'm thinking more about how the NBA goes in terms of players. Like the coach goes in there and he makes it clear who the star is and how we're going to play the game and where we're going to go with it. And I would be okay with more of the half-court stuff if it involved Caitlin more. And I don't see the half-court involving her enough. That's where I have the biggest problem with. Because the NBA coaches goes in and says, this is the one we're doing it around. This is your role, this is your role, and this is your role. And that's how they do it. And I think the fact that we've got this female coach, which I'm against having a female coach, I think it's too personal, like having kids and wanting to be fair and equal when, they're there as of what, and giving up the run and gun style. And I don't that like that one that we have to have Iowa ball. But I will tell you this, if we go back to that half court, the majority of the game, you're going to lose all these people that came aboard, because all I did was watch college ball for 20 something years. And when they got to the W, I stopped watching it because it was boring. And, the college was more exciting. So you're going to have to keep that to keep the fans interested in staying. And I don't see us beating the Sparks.
Okay, so we start the season off 0-2. All right, 0-2.
I'm gonna say our first 10 games we're gonna be 3-7.
Tina, listen, Tina. Hold on. I'm gonna give you a chance to change that tomorrow. When I go live tomorrow, or whenever you come up again, hopefully before the game, I'm gonna give you a chance to change that, Tina, because I don't believe you believe that, Tina. 3-7.
No, I do believe that. Yeah.
3-7.
Yeah.
Come on, Tina. 3-7.
Yeah, and I'm hoping we get to 3-7.
Why you want to go 3-7?
Because you don't want Stephanie White there. Come on, bro. You know what time it is.
Man, Tina, Tina, that's not. Hey, Tina. Now, listen, hold on. I gotta address Tina real quick, because that ain't Tina. That ain't right. You know what I mean? You shouldn't want your team to. Well, I'm not gonna say your team because you hear Caitlin, but you shouldn't want Caitlin's team to go 3-7 for not personal. Don't take it the wrong way, for selfish reasons. Is that fair? Is that fair to say? No. Tina, you there? Oh, she dropped.
I see her bubble moving, but I don't hear her.
I don't hear her neither.
I can't. Can y'all hear me?
I hear you now.
I hear you now.
Did you hear what I said, Tina?
I can't hear y'all.
You can't hear me, Tina?
What's up with StreamYard?
Tina, you there?
She can't hear you.
Courtside, I'm sorry, but if y'all can hear me, I can't hear you. So I'm gonna
go
out. I doubt I can come back in, but I'm sorry. I don't know what just happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can she hear anybody?
Technical difficulties.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna go to who was next? Sean.
What, for the game?
Just sum up everything we talked about, and then your pick on the game. Hey, matter of fact, hold on, Sean. My bad. I don't.
Yeah, go ahead,
bro.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Ocean Stacks had just pulled up, bro. I didn't see him in the back.
Yeah, let him go. Let him go. That's fine.
You there?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Go ahead, man. My bad, bro. My bad.
You're good. You're good. I was enjoying. I was checking out the stream, man. You have some people crazy in those comments. It's crazy. Couldn't answer them all. Couldn't type that fast. But look, the only thing that I can tell is I don't think CC likes playing in that offense. The half-court offense or whichever. She's not happy. There's no joy in her game right now. Now, what I do expect is I have total faith in CeCe's overall game and competitive nature. And if she's anything competitive like she says she is, she's going to make the adjustments to make it work. I do see the Indiana Fever being 5-5 in a 10 game playing this way. There's like no joy. Has nothing to do. Yes, they missed a lot of assignments, a lot of defense assignments, the moving around and all that other stuff. But the thing is the offense isn't centered around and this is coming from the management staff. This is coming from the coaching staff, a generational player. If you have a generational player, that generational player should be the one igniting everything. There is no reason. You saw how they force-fed Kelsey all game. And it's just, it's kind of, look, I didn't enjoy it. And trust me, I'm obviously courtside. You're going to be right there too. I might be the one getting kicked out because I will flip out. I'm only 11 rows back. I will flip out at Stephanie White just because it's just not basketball. I watch the women's basketball isn't really fun to watch because they go hard, yes, but there's no real athletic talent there. It's just a horizontal league. The reason why the NBA still attracts followers is because these people fly in the air and dunk it. You know, when women start dunking it, then we're in a completely different ball game. You know, I mean, I've heard nothing about this French chick who's 19 years old who's supposed to dunk it, but I'm telling you, this chick will never dunk it. She's not athletical like that. It's not going to happen. So having players like Caitlin Clark, who is a showman, like what she does and it has nothing to do with her shooting. It's just how she plays the damn game. So I just don't think Stephanie White's the coach, man. I really don't. Stephanie White is the type of coach that can take scrubs and get the best out of the scrubs. But Stephanie White does not know how to coach somebody who has more skill in her pinky toe than she had in her whole playing career. You understand? So that's where I'm a little off. I kind of really think I'll bring the sign. I am gonna pray. Caitlin, come to Phoenix. They'll sell the whole team for you. Just come to Phoenix.
Hey, you know something, Ocean? Two things. I ain't never heard of athletical, but
athletical, an athlete. I'm from the East Coast. I had my own stuff.
Hey, that was a good one. Athletical. I was thinking, like, is that a word? Hey, but anyway.
What do you mean? We create our own words. We call things John.
I know what you meant, but athletical, that was diabolical right there.
I kind of like it.
Hey, athletical. I'm gonna use that. I'm taking that. This is my next title, athletical. Hey, but check this out.
Use it tomorrow.
Hey, you said something that I never heard nobody say before. I don't know. I don't want to say I agree, but it makes sense. I've been doing this live for a while now, and I've never heard nobody say what you said. Out of all the arguments they make, you said Stephanie White can take scrubs and get the best out of them, but she don't know how to use a generational talent. I've never heard nobody say that before.
Well,
now that's a good point.
I mean,
I've heard it.
Look at how she's coaching. Look at how she responds.
I never heard that before. Hey, another thing too, man. When we go to the game, what day is the game? The 9th, the 10th?
It's the 9th.
July 9th. When we go to the game, bro, I can't get in no more trouble, bro. You know what I mean? My trouble is times behind me.
Listen.
When you want to trip out, let me know so I can step aside.
I will tell you. Go get a beer.
I ain't getting arrested for no CC game, bro. I ain't doing it.
No. Hey, this KP. I got a question for y'all.
I ain't doing it, man. Hey, but anyway, hey, salute to you, man. I gotta go to Sean. Go ahead, Sean.
Hey, before Sean go,
let KP go.
No, I just wanted to know something before you go, Sean, is about the generational talent. What was the last generational talent that they had in the WNBA?
Maya Moore, in my opinion.
Right, and was Stephanie coaching? Was she a head coach then?
During Maya Moore's run, I don't
she was
think
playing.
So.
She was a player, wasn't she?
So
she was a player
so right. So who has ever coached somebody like Caitlin Clark? Has anybody? Let's be real. Has anybody?
No. You make a great point because if she's one of one, nobody ever did it before.
You're right. So for anybody, I think that. Because people keep talking about her at Vanderbilt, which was in 2021.
You don't think Campbell was a generational talent?
Hey, is Asia a generational talent?
Yes. Asia came in. Asia been in for 8 years.
But I don't like
something like that.
I got to keep it real. I don't like Asia's game, but I can't take away from her game.
She's Tim Duncan. She's Tim Duncan.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to downplay her game, but I don't like her game. It's boring to me. I've debated with this multiple times, but I don't watch Asia Wizard games. Like you said, it's Tim Duncan-ish to me.
She's Tim Duncan.
I don't know, but did you guys just watch the Fever game, or did you guys average out and watch all the other? Because I'm telling you, the offensive style all the other teams are playing is lightning years ahead of Stephanie White.
100 points. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
I understand we scored 100 points.
We scored 100 points, bro. We need to polish up the offense.
And the disrespect for Stephanie. I don't agree with her personal lifestyle, but the disrespect for her, man.
We keep forgetting that the whole offense, our starting five wasn't even there. I don't know, man. Hey, hold on real quick. I gotta go to
man.
I gotta go to
Sean.
Scored
100 points.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, before I come to you, I'm sorry, brother. Maria just pulled up. Maria, go ahead, Maria.
Hello, everybody. I know I'm coming in late, so I just wanted to comment on a couple of things. I couldn't comment earlier because the studio was full. As far as Caitlin pushing off, I think it's more of a defensive pattern for her than anything else, because in the past seasons, as you know, it wasn't basketball, it was wrestling, and you had all these players jumping on her, scratching on her, and that's what was the reason for the push off. So now, if she starts getting the foul calls, she may have to minimize those push-offs because it's going to work in her favor. I will also be one to say that I'm not a fan of Stephanie White. And I agree with the gentleman who said that she should shut the hell up at times with these interviews. I didn't know this was the Stephanie White show. Not you guys, not here. I'm just saying it's like every time you blink, she's on TV saying some stupid shit. Just shut up. Take care of business, and then, maybe we'll change our minds about her. But some of the shit that she says is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. If they don't learn from what happened on Saturday, then you can expect what happened on Saturday to happen tomorrow. And that's my opinion.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
I'm gonna go to Sean.
Maria.
I'm gonna go to Sean.
Thank you, Maria.
I'm gonna go to Sean right now for his closing take. But Sean, I want you to add in your closing take. Somebody put in the chat, and the rest of you guys can mention this too. I forgot who said. I was gonna give you credit, but I forgot. But anyway, they said that something about how do you feel about Caitlin Clark in the back thing? Do you think she's hurt again? Do you think that's a precaution? Her going back and forth to the locker room. I asked the panel, whoever said that in the chat. I forgot I don't know who said it, but hey, what do you think about her injury? And then your closing stuff, man.
I mean, I don't think it's that much of a concern, at least not right now. I mean, based on the way she was practicing today, she didn't have no sleeve on. She was taking her layups. It didn't feel like she was agitated or moving jittery. So I'm not going to read too much, anything of it unless we see it in in-game action. And as far as like, tonight, I feel like we just have to give them a little bit more time. Great players are going to adjust. They're going to figure out a way to get this done. And I think CC doesn't want to be excluded from that conversation of like going through a resistance and coming out on the other side of it. And I feel like when push comes to shove, she said it in, I guess like when she was like talking to the media earlier, like at some point she's going to shut out, the noise and what the coach has to say, and she's going to play her game. But I would love for her, like I mentioned earlier, to like set the tone early, with her with bravado and with the pace of the game, with what they know is going to work. Don't run away from the pick and roll scheme that has been working, that nobody in the WNBA has been able to stop. Like, utilize that along with her motion offense. And as far as like my only critique with Stephanie going into this game and other games going forward, like just utilize your lineups and your matchups better, especially when your stars are out of the game. Like if you're not going to have your star players in the game that's going to bring up the score, bring in players that are going to mitigate the damage from the other side as best as you can. Like you have Raven there for defensive purposes. You have Lexi there for defensive purposes. Utilize them within matchups, know your personnel, and make it work. And I feel like for the game against the Sparks, I think it's going to be a close game, but I have the Fever winning that game, in a close matchup. Just do your best what you can to like make sure that Kelsey Plum does not go off the way that she wants to go off on them. And I feel like they're going to get the win on Wednesday.
I agree with 100% what you just said. Hey, Rim Protector said, and I agree. That's why I'm putting it on the screen. Stephanie White ain't going nowhere, whether you liked it or not. I've said this multiple times. I've also said I believe she's going to get an extension. So a lot of you guys that's on this Stephanie White train, you might as well get used to it because she ain't going nowhere. I know you guys going to have these talking points for years to come until she's gone. She ain't going nowhere, and neither is Caitlin, for that matter. So I just want to throw that up off in there. Hey, Tone Locust on you.
Yeah, man. Honestly, bro, I feel like Stephanie White allowed Caitlin to play Caitlin ball because there was a lot of transition going on. You can't put up 104 points and play a half-court offense. So I think that she just didn't hit her shots. I think her biggest struggle is like when she played at Iowa, you can play Caitlin ball and sit back in the zone defense and wave people off. You can rest on defense because you're in a zone. But in the WNBA, you forced to play man. So anytime she has to play both ways, like I told you before the game, she has to play play against a good backcourt, like playing against a Paige or a Rike, and then she's playing at up the tempo offense, she's gonna get cooked. And also as your offense as a whole, the style of play that y'all play, you're not going to play good defense because you're running up and down the court all day. You have to be in shape to do that. And if you think about it, like I said, Kelsey's only 5'8". Caitlin never really played man-to-man defense. Now Lex could get at it, and then you got KK, and then you got Raven. But two of those are on the bench, two of your defenders. Also, I think Caitlin need to work on the leadership a little bit better. Don't get me wrong, Caitlin is a beast. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from Caitlin. I love Caitlin. I just want to see her expand her game. I wouldn't be on here as a Atlanta Dream fan and as a coach if I didn't like Caitlin. This is the reason why I'm on the panel, because of Caitlin. But also, I'm a coach too, and I have to listen to some of the things like what Private and Tina be saying sometimes. And don't get me wrong, that's part of the game as a coach. You have to take the criticism. So I'm okay with that. So that's why I be like, it's not always on the coach. You just have to watch the game for what it is. And sometimes when you look at these other content creators, their job is to manipulate your takes because they're smart. They know what they're doing. Forsythe is not like that. He's just keeping it real. If he didn't keep it real, he can manipulate a lot of people, and then it'll be a story or a narrative, whatever you want to call it. And last but not least, you got to play team ball if you want a championship, and which is a good thing. But then at the same time, like Ocean Two Stack said, NBA is attracted by dunks. They're attracted by Steph Curry. Hey, Caitlin Clark is that Steph Curry. It's no dunks in the NBA. So I'm kind of concerned about the league. So you have to play Caitlin ball. And I think Like I said, I think Stephanie White is allowing her to play it. She just didn't hit her shots. So I'm not concerned about y'all. And I think y'all are actually going to blow out. You probably blow out the Sparks because it's a whole different style of it is a whole different team that you actually playing. Don't get me wrong, Plum and Atkins, all of them can play, but they're not in shape to run up and down the court like the Fever.
Yeah.
And it might be a little closer game because they playing away, but I think you guys are going to actually win. Then it'll be a whole different story on the next tape. That's all I got.
I agree with you.
Good stuff,
Micro, you're more than welcome to pull up, bro. Micro, you're more than welcome to pull up anytime, bro. He said Courtside wants a debate club, same panel to blame him. A lot of these people don't agree with me, bro. But you're more than welcome to pull up anytime. Anytime. The panel's open to anybody. Hey, Michael, what's on you?
All right, my thing is this. Before the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan, my favorite team by a mile was the Showtime Lakers. I loved them. I know I'm old. But whenever they came up against a good defensive team, they had the half court down to a science. They'd pass the ball out to Jamal Wilkes. He'd pass it down to Michael Cooper. And, whoever could get it into Kareem for a skyhook, it was good. That's where I think Stephanie White lacks. That's where I think she lacks. I think she's fine if Kaylin's running the fast break and they're cooking. I think she's completely fine with that. It's the half court where I think Stephanie really needs to learn. I'm not hating on Stephanie White, against my good knowledge and will. I'm giving her grace, but she really needs to work on her half court offense. Those missed screens and bumping into each other and all that crap. She got to clean that up. If she cleans it up and they can go half run and gun, half court, they're going to be good. They're going to be really good.
I agree, 100%. Hey, did I miss Fro? Did I get Fro? Who did I miss?
You missed
KP?
me. Yep.
Go ahead, KP.
All right. So the offense, they continue to play like that. Not concerned with the offense. They shot 52% and missed shots that they should have made. Right. So I believe that they play CC off, CC way of playing, but also implemented what Stephanie White wants. Right. I think Tina said earlier about, she mentioned the NBA. Yeah, but here's the thing. The teams that win championships are the ones that move the ball around. Like, I don't understand where we went away from high percentage shots, right? Ball always been about high percentage shots. Yes, when you need a bucket, you go to your star players. But why make the game hard if you don't need to make the game hard? So, regarding tomorrow's, Wednesday? I'm honestly, because it's 44 games, it's short, but at the same time, it will only be the second game. I'm looking for how they respond against a team that got whooped. Because the Sparks is going to be coming out in LA. They got whooped by, I believe, the Vegas, right? So they're going to want to win. So that's what I'm looking at more of, if they have that fight in them. I'm not concerned. They're going to be all right. They're going to be all right.
I got you. Hey, Fro, did I get you?
Yeah, you got me.
Okay, Sean, Fro, Mike, Ocean, it's on you, bro. Ocean not there. I'm gonna go to Maria then. Maria, it's on you. Maria, you
Hi
there?
guys, sorry, yeah, I'm here. Sorry. Hey, I did want to add that one of my frustrations of the last game was that we could have won had the players made the dimes that CC dropped to them. There's no excuse. Easy layups, easy short shots. I don't want to hear an excuse for that. I think if CC and the team, let me take that back, because this is a team sport. If the Fever come out playing fastball in the first quarter, and in the second quarter, and in the third quarter, they can slow it up a little bit, like you guys were saying, with them playing half court, mix it up, and make the shots, and make the assist shots, will be okay. But again, if they don't learn the lessons from the last game, we are going to have a conversation on Wednesday about nothing changed, and this is why we lost. even to a team that may not be as good like the LA team. That is, I'm hoping, the lesson that they took away from the last game. We'll only see when the game comes up. But they have to play good defense. They have to make those assists. They have to make their own shots. And I don't have a problem with moving the ball, but there were a lot of screens that were not so great. They need to work on the screens.
Okay,
and that's my opinion.
Can I respond to that?
Thank
Please?
you.
Hey,
Thank you.
Who is it? Ocean Two Stacks? Ocean, you there?
Yeah, you know, after watching the game, I mean, I'm a big fan of KK, but I'm going into LA, and I'm going right to that manager, being like, hey, I'll give you Kiki and a draft pick. You let me have Cameron Brink. Make that trade immediately. The reason why I say that it has nothing to do with the offense. It's going to help with the height problem, because let's be real about it. Just the front court of the New York Liberty, the smallest player is 6'4". Everybody else is taller. You know what I mean? Like, eventually the trees it's a problem. The only way, if you're thinking you're gonna beat them with speed, that's not the offense we're seeing. We're not seeing Caitlin Clark first year. That's when they beat everybody with the speed. You know what I mean? So we haven't seen that team, and Stephanie White doesn't have that type of offense. But if I'm sitting there looking back and I'm like, oh, okay, there's a problem going on in LA with Cameron. Hey, she's balling. They would definitely take that.
I'm not giving them Timpson. They could have
I think
Kimbrough Walker, they could have Dantas, and they could have our first round pick. You crazy if you're giving away Timpson.
Hey, Just Jules said
Yeah,
even
no,
LA,
I agree. No,
hold
no
on,
to
hold on, hold
KK.
on.
No.
Hey, even Just Jules said even the LA Sparks coach called out Brinks for saying that she's not doing enough. Why would Indiana take her? Salute to you, Just Jules, for the
I heard that,
comment.
Julie. I heard that.
Hey, I think it's
her body frame is not ready.
Yeah, just because Coach said that don't mean it's true.
I got you. Hey, Private, it's on you, man. You the last but not least, man.
Okay, I just want to focus on the distinguishing between adapting and changing. And the article is way too long, so I'm just going to go to the conclusion. And it says, for examples of coaches taking generational talent and completely altering their identity, the searchers did not find direct historical parallel to the specific scenario of a coach intentionally reducing a star core identity to the point of diminishing them, as most historical examples involve optimizing the star's existing identity. It starts with Michael Jordan. When Phil Jackson took over, he didn't remove Jordan's ball handling or scoring. He added the triangle offense to create more space for Jordan and ultimately leading his peak scoring titles and championships. Jordan's identity as a dominant scorer was amplified, not suppressed. LeBron James. When coach Eric Spoelstra adjusted the system to maximize LeBron's playmaker, but never reduce his ball dominance to make him a role player. His identity was the engine of the offense. Then they go into Steph Curry. When Steve Kerr arrived, he didn't reduce Curry's catch and shoot and deep range attempt. He increased the pace and the spacing to make him more lethal. The difference, in almost every case, the coach built the system around the player's greatest strength and attributes. The situation with Clark and White appears unique. The system is being built to minimize the player's greatest strength, being ball dominance and in rhythm, under the guise of rest and team balance. Conclusion on the precedent. There is no clear historical example of a coach successfully taking a generational talent and intentionally dismantle their core identity to make them a regular player. Usually, a player style is altered, is done to extend their prime or fix a specific weakness, not suppress their talent. The Fever's approach to reducing Clark's usage from 30.2%, which was the highest in the league, to a shared load system, despite her health, is an unprecedented move, and how a franchise treats their own star. This systematic suppression rather than optimization seems supported by the lack of historical precedent for such a reduction of a player's agency. So that's the difference that I was trying to show. All the examples that have been presented on this channel where they had to make adjustments, their game did not change. If anything, it elevated. In this particular situation, it's the opposite. Her greatest strength is not being used in this system.
All right, now let me close with this.
Can we all respond to that?
Hold on. Let me close with this. Okay, I'll let you guys respond. We got to respond quick though, bro, because I got to get out of here. But I want to say something real quick. It's not even a question. It's more rhetorical. And there it says intentional. I don't agree with that. I don't think Stephanie White is intentionally trying to diminish her. I don't agree with that part. Another thing too is it says take her productivity. I'm paraphrasing down. Bro, she had 20 in the first game. She had 5-6 rebounds. Like, I don't remember how many assists she had, but how is that diminishing her game? I don't know.
Well, they're going back from when she on those 13 games plus what's going on
KP.
now. So it's looking at it as a whole.
Who wants
this
to
KP?
Yeah,
well, the first
let
thing is,
me say something. Private, you got to start watching it. Private, you my man. I got much respect for you now, but you got to start watching the game, man. Because
wait. Why do you assume that I don't watch the game?
No, because you said CC Ball. The reason I say that because CC Ball was being played.
Yes.
I mean, it was trained. The ball. You said it yourself.
You gotta let him finish though, bro.
Private. You said it yourself. They wasn't playing her 94 feet, so she had the ball in her hand. Come on now, just like earlier.
That's still
like earlier when y'all spoke on.
Missing the point.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish. Just like earlier when y'all spoke about Courtney said she's gonna move out of the way of Olivia. Courtney played the one during the preseason. Olivia played the two. I watched different games besides Fever. So she moved out. She said, I'm gonna go let you play the one. I'm gonna play two. But y'all take that stuff and you run with it. So CC Ball, if CC would have hit 5 of those shots, she probably had 30 plus. Y'all would have won the game. We wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Easy.
That's all I've got to say.
Okay, now I don't disagree with that, but my point is still relevant. She's not utilizing her greatest strength.
Hey, but how can you say that for one game?
This KP, I want to talk after.
It's only one game. Go ahead, KP, then we got to go.
Yeah, so I want to stress this thing that you made a statement which is inaccurate. No, not you, private. Because I'm not gonna say you purposely didn't speak on it. I don't believe that. But when you said that she had to relearn basketball, like that's something that people are listening to. And we are in unfortunately a copycat world where people listen to things and they run with it. So to say that she had to relearn basketball because she has to adjust or change the game or change the way she plays.
Her game. Exactly.
That's not. So I want to just make you understand or try to get you to understand that's not relearning basketball.
Don't make me do anything.
That's why I changed my words. So it's not, and it's a pride thing. It's okay. I could tell it's a pride thing. But here's the thing. It's not called relearning basketball. She knows how to play basketball. Relearning basketball is somebody that don't know how to play basketball. You say you in law, so you know that.
Well, first of all, relearning would indicate that they did learn before, and now they're doing it again, as opposed to somebody.
No, that's called learning a different offense. And this is in the most respectful way possible, because I could tell you're an intelligent guy. What you're doing is, and I agree with Pete, You're saying the same thing that other people are saying, but you're just saying it in the way people in law industry says it. You're saying it more intellectually, and to your credit, because I believe you're a really intelligent guy, you're just saying it more intellectually than other people. And you're going more deep into it. You creating a more analysis. You wrote a more analysis. You say you wrote these things down. So, but ultimately,
what I read, I didn't write what I just read.
No. You said that you wrote other things.
Yes.
And I'm saying that you are an intelligent guy, and I'm saying that in the most respectful way possible.
By the way, people are using my analysis in this arena.
Right, but you're using. I got a couple of friends. I got a cousin that actually a judge. You're using your law background to speak intelligently, to your credit, and applying it to basketball. But the reality is, a lot of this stuff is without proof. How can we make a determination off of one game? She would have scored.
No. You're right. You're right about that. But I'm not going off of one game. I'm going off of 14 games.
Hold on real quick. I don't want to get into no deep
that's last year.
I got to get out of here. That's why I let everybody go around.
That's all I'm saying. The big thing is that relearning. That's not called relearning basketball. That's ultimately what I want to say.
Okay, cool. Hey, salute.
Okay, we're going to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Well, that's what it's going to be. That's like saying your truth. I don't believe in that. Growing up, we know there's only a true and a false. There's a right and a wrong.
Get around applause.
Still respect, Private. Respect.
Private. It's all good, man. Hey, we get one of those, man. We'll pick it up tomorrow, man. I salute to everybody for pulling up. Everybody in the chat, man.
All right, good night, everybody.
Y'all
love you all, man. God bless you.
All right, y'all. Have a great night.
Love you guys.
All right, Private. Nice talking to you again, Private.
All right.
I'm on you.
Hey, everybody.
I can't hear you now because
Hey, Private, you lucky I didn't